There we go. Okay. Looks like it's recording. Now, whether the format works or not, who the heck knows? So, all right, 1 o'clock. We're going to get started on time. I appreciate those of you that are here, especially those that are here on time. I appreciate it. We are going to talk about something today. I'm not sure how long this will take. It should probably be less than an hour, but I guarantee it's worth an hour of your time. In some of the Facebook posts, you see we said, hey, there are people doing renewal hours and whatever, and I'll be honest with you folks, this is more important than renewal hours, because can completely and radically change your business. And so let me find somebody that I know has a microphone and a realtor.
Did I see Wayne's name up there?
Wayne is. So let me go get him, because I think he's got a microphone too. Wayne, you got a microphone, don't you? Let me unmute him. Hey, Wayne, Hyatt, you have a microphone, right? Maybe not. All right,
I think he's got one of those new silent microphones.
There you go. Give me a realtor that's got a microphone. Where's Dutch? I can always count on Dutch, but he's not here yet. All right, what realtor has a microphone? Raise your hand for me. Let's see. I do. Ryan, there you go. I should have figured Ryan had one. Perfect.
Hey, Bob, do you see some flashing black things on the right-hand side of the screen?
I do.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing, man?
Not too bad.
Good. I should have figured you would have one. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I have to change a little bit of marry the presentation a little bit, because we have both realtors and lenders on the call. It's easier because I can highlight things a little bit. If I see the black flashing on the screen also, I don't know what that is, guys. But anyway, so I've kind of got to blend this a little bit because I have both realtors and lenders on the call. The concept and everything is all the same, but it's just what those points are that hit you. So let me just do this, Ryan. If you got a call from a lender, or wait, I just seen this one this week. I wanted to go through this one. I just love this one. I seen this on the National Real Estate Post. It's prepare to win or lose to someone who is. And when it relates to getting on the first page of Google, folks, this couldn't be any more true if you tried. Because there are companies out there that are spending just tons of money to try and keep themselves on the first page of Google. Ryan, I'm going to turn you off till who else do I got? Wayne, maybe I'm picking up. There you go. As it relates to being on the first page of Google, this could never be more true, because you've got companies out there that spend thousands and sometimes tens of thousands of dollars a month trying to keep themselves on the first page of Google and generating leads. That's part of what our company does, and we work with mortgage companies and real estate companies to do that, and so we do that for them. And what we've done is we've really created a game changer that's really made it so simple to get on the first page of Google, a 5-year-old could do it. So when I seen this the other day, I said, oh, man, I got to use this one. It's just a classic. And if I'm getting feedback, guys, I don't hear it on my end. I don't know what to do on that end. It sounds fine to me. Ryan, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So if you got a call from a lender, it was like, hey, Ryan, this is Bob with XYZ Lending. Hey, it took the liberty of getting one of your listings and got it on the first page of Google today for 5 different keywords. And I was just calling to see if you'd like me to email you the list of keywords so that you can see where those homes are ranking on the first page of Google, and then you can go check them out. Do you want me to send that to you?
Absolutely.
Great. What's your email address? I need to get your email address. And then I just go, hey, Ryan, if I could show you a system using that same ranking strategy to list as many homes as you could handle anytime you wanted and drive huge amounts of buyers to your website, would you want to meet and have coffee with me sometime next week?
Absolutely.
Great. When do you want to do that?
I'll be out there in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So actually, I'm going to be out by you in a couple weeks.
Oh, well, there you are.
So we're actually going to be in, what is it, Kiwa Island, I think? Anyway, so the whole purpose of that, folks, is, I was talking to Dennis Clark a couple of weeks ago, and he goes, man, I'll be honest with you, I really hate making cold calls. And I don't really like calling realtors. And I get that. But we did it as a test, and we had one of one of our lenders who we knew would make phone calls, got a hold of 30 realtors, sat down with 30 realtors, and got all 30 realtors to send them the business. That's how powerful this is, or how to send them all their business. They dump their existing lender because of the power of what we're able to take and do for a realtor. Now, if you're a realtor, guess what? This is done for you. So that's why I said we wanted to marry that. But I wanted you to understand how powerful this is if you're a lender, to be able to simply get in and talk to anybody that you want to talk to. Now, the big question, as always, is how do we make that work? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So here's some information that I actually found a little bit interesting. According to NAR, 100% of home buyers now use the internet to search. It used to be 91 and 92, and now it's 100%. So it seems pretty logical to us that you need to be found online, but it's basically one of two things happens. It's either next to impossible or it's ridiculously expensive unless you know how to beat Google. And so what we did is we developed a very simple system that allows you to dominate Google. Here's how it works. According to Forrester Research, which is an online analysis company, video is 53 times more likely to be ranked on the first page of Google. So why would I spend thousands and thousands of dollars trying to do SEO and all these crazy things when I could get a video up there much faster? And we're going to show you how we did that today. But the thing with video is, we know that it's good, right? And I don't have to spend gobs of time saying, hey, video, video, video. You guys have been hearing that for years. But there's some inherent problems with it. But, hey, Ryan, as long as I got you on, if you were looking at this page, what's the first link that you would click on?
The one with video.
Yeah. Now, it's video or your picture, by the way. 87% of all clicks, this is according to Google, it doesn't matter whether you're paid search or you're just ranking at the top of Google on the first page, 87% of all clicks go to either the video or the picture. So, for example, like Ryan, you've got one of our websites, you have that Google authorship built in there, so when your picture, whatever it is that you put in there, it doesn't matter if it's a picture or a video, it gets clicked first. So as business people, doesn't it make sense that we need to take and make sure that one way or the other, we get those 87% of the clicks. 87% of the clicks. It doesn't matter, paid search, free search, 87% go to the picture or the video. So as business people and as marketers, we just said, my God, we've got to be there. So what we did is we said, well, we know most people are hesitant to do some of the video things. So I got this search or this study that was done between NAR and Google. And I want you to gather some data out of this that's important. Video usage for home shoppers. You would think that there aren't tons of people out there doing that. 86% of the people that are buyers use video to find out more specific information about a community. Even more than if you look at touring the inside of a home. There are more people going looking for videos on the community than there are on doing the virtual tour. Think about that. Now, Brian, have you ever done a video on a community in your area?
Actually, I'm working on one right now, but
okay, cool.
I have not up until this next listing I'm doing.
Because 86% of the people are looking for it. Well, here's a real question, Ryan. What if we could get 50 or 60 videos up in about, let's say, maybe an hour on different communities where you could show up on the first page of Google, let's say, for 50 keywords on, let's just use Desert Ridge. That's what I know here. What do you think the odds are you're going to do some business?
Pretty good.
Then what if we could get, 50 videos up on a search of a property and do 50 keywords?
Yeah.
And so the key is, though, there's an inherent problem with video that we'll talk about. But look at those numbers. 70% want to tour the inside of a home. 54% want to obtain general information. Let's be honest. As realtors or lenders, are we going to get up there and really shoot videos about, oh, this is what's going on with interest rates today, or, here's what an escrow company does? Those are very difficult to do, right? What if we could create a system that makes it very simple to do? And that's what we've done. So here's another number. If you look at the second one over, 30% of the people watch customer testimonials. And then 25% of those people use a video to decide which company to purchase from. And so I want you to remember this screen as we go through, because there's so many opportunities that we have to dominate Google. I mean, heck, what if we could dominate it for, well, let's say I'm just using my neighborhood, Desert Ridge, and I had, let's say, 200, 300, 400 videos of listings in the area up on Google, and I had some videos about general information, what to do when you buy your first house or whatever. What if I had a whole bunch of them up with customer testimonials? And then 25% is MEB members about why they should purchase from us, like a $53,272 savings guarantee would seem to be a pretty good motivator to me, right? So remember this screen as we go through, because it gives us a lot of opportunity to do things. Went too fast on that one. Here was something that surprised me. We all know that the #1 place people would go to for home shoppers would be YouTube. But look at what's number 2. 41% are brokerage websites. So for those of you guys that have our websites, you have the capability of uploading video, and we're actually making a change to the platform to make it even more video friendly. But 41% of the people are going to brokerage websites for video. And yet most people don't do that. So here's another number that surprised the living daylights out of me. 24% of home buyers pick a company the same day. It says new home shoppers are undecided and shop around, though. Nearly 1/4 complete an action on a real estate site the day they start searching. 1/4. And then 78% of new home shoppers visit 3+ sites prior to taking action on a real estate site. What if every time they went to a different keyword, they could find one of your sites or one of your videos? What do you think the odds would be, Ryan, that you would do more business with something like that?
Oh, absolutely. The consistency would be great.
So 46%, I'm sorry, last year there was a 46% year-over-year growth on people looking for agent and agent-related searches on YouTube. That's a big deal. So with all this stuff that we know about video, right? You guys, a lot of you guys have, you've seen Frank and Brian doing this for years about video, right? But the question becomes, why don't we use it? And I'll give you the #1 answer that I hear. You guys can punch in some of your answers. I hate the way I look and sound on camera. Do other people have visual? I don't. It's just a static still picture. I think you're the only one, Tracy. Nobody else has said anything. So the #1 reason people don't do a video is they hate the way they sound on the sound and look on a camera. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't really like it either, but I got a simple way of handling it. I just don't look. But what if we could make it where it wasn't an issue? Here's what else we hear. They don't know what to say or produce. I have no earthly idea what kind of video to make. And then if I did, I don't even know how to do it. I don't know what equipment I need. It's too hard. I don't know how to use Movie Maker, Camtasia. Guys, I'm not having any problems on my screen, so if it is, I'm not sure why it would be. Giovanni just said he's having some stuff coming in and out on the screen. Mine is working fine. So it's not anything on my end.
I'm seeing a little black flash, Bob, but it's not really distracting from
No, some are saying, hey, they can't even see the screen. Here's my personal favorite, the one that I don't like the most. I can never get the lighting right. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't want to pay $300 to $1,000 for equipment and editing software. Then heck, other than YouTube, I don't know where to post them. My website doesn't support hosting. Let's be honest, it's just too damn much work. Now, I usually get the #1 and 2 answers we usually get. Glitching, but not terrible. So yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. #1 is they hate how they look and sound, and the last one is too much work. And then the last thing is that they don't know how to syndicate videos, and we're going to talk about video syndication towards the end a little bit. Yeah, so you guys, you don't need to tell me any more about the flashing stuff, guys. It isn't on mine, so I'm not sure what it is. But so I can't stop it because it's not mine. So here's the big question. If we hate shooting videos, how can we expect to take more listings than we can handle? We want to get on the first page of Google, but we hate shooting videos. We don't have the equipment, we don't have the time, we don't have the expertise. What in the world do we do? as Paul and I would talk to small businesses, restaurants, and whatever, carpet cleaners, everybody said the same thing. We'd always tell them video, video, video. And finally, we heard that enough. We started about a year ago working on this. And we said, what if we could take and create videos, make the process so easy that a 5-year-old could do it? And so we're going to talk about how we did that. So obviously you need a system and a plan. So video production has to be so easy a 5-year-old can do it. Now, we work with lenders and realtors all across the country. We hear all the time, man, I'm not tech savvy. I don't understand, all that nonsense. So we said, we got to make this so simple a 5-year-old could do it. Then we had to take and create a marketing and sales plan that people could follow. And all we're going to talk about today is just the listing side. How do we do it with listings? Because we have 2 agents that we used as a test because we knew that they would call and do all that stuff. And they'd actually do the plan that we laid it out. And the headline speaks the volumes. The 21 listings, 9 days. 9 are under contract, 7 buyers are out looking. And then anything that we do with video happens to have an SEO and a lead generation benefit. So what we've done is we've created video production and made it so easy. It's called High Tech Video Pro. It's an online software program. It's 100% automated. You don't need any kind of knowledge. You can click a button. See where it says upload image? That's all the knowledge you need. You don't need a video camera. You don't need editing. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need lighting. You don't need to talk. And it will build up to 50 cents. It'll build up to 50 unique videos at a time. And in a couple minutes, we'll have Paul do a little demo for you to show you how easy it is. But we utilize pictures. So here's what you actually need. You can do it this way. If you have pictures, I have existing pictures inside of MLS of a listing. I go to Realtor.com and right-click and hit a picture. That's all I need is a picture, or pictures, I should say, or an iPad. You can do everything on your iPad. You could shoot it and build it and distribute them all from your iPad. You need a camera, or you need a smartphone, and you need High Tech Video Pro software. And literally, we can build up to 50 videos in about 5 minutes. And so let's think about this for a minute. What kind of videos could we produce with this? We're going to show you the property listings that we did. And Wayne, I know you didn't have a microphone, but we made you a star. You're on the first page of Google for 15 different keywords right now. And I know the property, for good or bad, is in escrow now, which is a good thing. Hopefully it came as a result of what we did. But Wayne's property listing is on 15 keywords on the first page of Google for 15 different keywords. Could we do community highlights, community features, right? 86% of all home buyers go to look at videos for community. Well, doesn't it make sense we should do community highlights? What if we could create videos of foreclosure homes, and maybe we, say every Wednesday, we went in and created videos on maybe 10 new foreclosure properties that came up, created 50 videos on it, and got it uploaded into YouTube. By the way, guys, all that would take about 30 minutes, maybe, to do. I don't even think it's 30 minutes. Do you, Paul?
No. I mean, one of my first experiments, I think I spent a total of about 4 or 5 minutes between making the video and uploading it to YouTube and getting it onto page 1. And it actually ranked 3 minutes after I uploaded it.
What if we did it on HUD homes, folks? What if we could dominate for Phoenix HUD homes or whatever your city is? What if you did something like new to the market? You went in and made videos for new homes on the market, took a picture of 10 new listings, and created, let's say, 20 videos with it or 15 videos, and got that to show up on the first page of Google. What about buyer tips, seller tips, FAQs? What about testimonials? What if we started taking pictures? We'll show you what we did with Wayne's. We didn't have pictures of his clients. But imagine what would happen is if you started taking a picture of your client, took their text with it, created a little screen on PowerPoint, and made testimonial videos, and got that ranked on hundreds or even thousands of keywords on Google. Wow, doesn't even begin to describe it, does it, Justin? New to the neighborhood, like the schools, the parks, kind of the same thing, the community information. We could have hundreds, if not thousands, of videos up on different keywords all over Google. So think about that as we go through, and when you see how the process actually works, I want you to just think about all the possibilities. Here's why it's exciting for us too as a business, guys. I'll just be honest with you. Hey, it definitely's got a huge use for real estate, but as MEB members, you know I'm always about having vendors paying you. What if I had my home inspector that I could make 50 videos in under 5 minutes for my home inspector and get him on the first page of Google in 5 minutes? Would they want to pay you $100 a month now? Or my home inspector, or my carpet cleaner, or my lender, or my whatever? Because there isn't a business out in the world right now that wouldn't love to be on the first page of Google for hundreds of keywords.
I got to tell you, Bob, what the possible synchronicity between the business person and the community could just blow up with this.
It's unbelievable, guys. So, in a couple minutes, I'll pull away from the PowerPoint. I'll let Paul show you how to do it. He's just going to log in. He's going to show you literally how easy it is to build this. So, I'm going to break away from that. But what I want to do right now is I want to focus on just one use of this. One. Listings, right? The number one question I get from all realtors, and myself included, is how in the heck do I get more listings? Where in the world can I get these things from? So this is our MLS from what? Week ending 4/30 to 5/7. There was 179 expired listings, and I only did above 150,000, and I only did single family residents. I didn't do condos or anything like that. So week 1, there's 179. Week 2, there's 65. So I got enough to go after. Then I just went to forsalebyowners.com, and I had to do, I'm not, honest to God, I don't remember. I think this was Phoenix. There's 106 FSBOs in Phoenix, and then you got to do it by each city. Then I went to a different FSBO.com, and then in Gilbert, there were 4 homes listed. What is that? Scottsdale, there were 5 homes on this website. Now, some of you guys subscribe to the FSBO things, like Josh does some of the FSBO listing things. They're there, guys. That's as simple as it is. And so what I want to do is let's do a little math with this. According to NAR, 91% of all expireds end up listing with someone. In 2012, only 9% of homes were sold by owner as a FSBO, and the average agent will close 66% of their listing appointments. Now, if you only spend about 3 hours a week, and that's probably a little bit much, but I just said let me be aggressive. If you spend 3 hours a week and you target 10 expireds and 5 FSBOs, and you only convert 25% of those into appointments, and I'm going to show you how we do that. You decide whether you think 25 is a reasonable number or not. But I was very conservative. Guys, if you target 10 expireds and 5 FSBOs or 15 expireds, I don't care what the numbers are, you have your pick of which ones you want to go after. And so we target 60 homes for the month. We get 15 appointments. We list 10 of the houses. It's actually 9.9. Let's say that only 50% of them close. I would suggest in almost everybody's market now, even though these homes expired, there's reasons for it. So let's just say 50% of them close. You got 5 closings a month. If you average $4,500 in commission, depending on your market, it's $22,000 a month. So we all know that we want to do listings, right? So what we did is we created a 9-step system. Very simple. First thing we do, we use high-tech video. Here's how you do it, guys. You copy 10 to 15 pictures of a home. You upload it into the software. You choose the music. You enter the keywords, your domain name, and a description. You select the number of videos to create, and you hit generate. And within 4 to 5 minutes, you can have up to 50 different videos that are completely unique, different lengths, different songs. The pictures are done in a different order. And the reason that it's done that way, guys, is that Google and YouTube both don't want you to spam. So if you went and created 50 different copies of the same video, YouTube and Google are going to penalize you because you spammed them. What you just did in 5 minutes or less is created up to 50 different unique videos with different content, length, music, rotation, everything. So we go and we create the video. Next, we go and we upload it into YouTube. 3, sit back and have a cup of coffee and relax for about 60 to 90 minutes. I know it's tea that she's having, but she was cute.
And sometimes you can relax for just 5 minutes.
Sometimes you can relax for 5 minutes. And then go back and check Google for your keywords. So this one actually was ranked. It's the #1 unpaid ranking in 15 minutes. What do you think the competition is for 85054, which is a nice area of Scottsdale for a 4-bedroom houses are? And in 19 minutes, we were the #1 ranked video. Or the #1 ranked listing, I should say, in 19 minutes. Now, Ryan, let me unmute you again. You can be as hard on me as you want. I don't care. Where'd he go? Ryan, I lost him. He's not there. Who's got, Doug, do you have a microphone? I think you do, right? Let me find you.
Here.
Doug?
Yeah.
There you go. How you doing?
Doing good.
You love calling expired listings?
Oh, that and root canals.
Yeah. I mean, nobody really likes, I don't know many people, I should say, that really like to make cold calls. But here's why I don't mind doing them. It's not my first love either, but I can do them. The difference is when I do things, I want to have a script that is really hard for people to say no to. So here's the script that we did. Ed likes calling expireds. I'm just picking up a lot of static on you, Doug. Dutch, I know you got a microphone. Hey, Dutch, how you doing, man?
I'm well.
Good. All right, so Dutch, here's the script. I just call you up and go, hey, Dutch, this is Bob with Realty One Group, and I know you're probably getting a barrage of calls from pesky realtors today, so I'll be brief, and I just want to let you know I took the liberty of getting your home listed on the first page of Google today for 5 different keywords just to show you the power of my marketing. And the only reason I was calling is to see if you'd like me to email you the list of keywords where your home's ranked on the first page of Google so you can check them out. Would you like me to do that for you?
Yes, please.
Great. What's your email address? So I'd get your email address, say, hey, I'll get that out to you right away. Now, hey, Dutch, the reason Google is so important is that 100% of home buyers today use the internet to search for homes. And in my experience, the #1 reason a home doesn't sell is because it wasn't marketing properly. Do you think that's the reason your house didn't sell?
Yes.
Yeah, almost everybody goes, yeah, the damn agent didn't do a thing, right? Well, Dutch, I thought so. Now, understand, I can only leave the Google listings up for a couple days because I don't have your home list. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And what I wanted to do before I started getting calls on your house, because it's already on the first page of Google, what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, is stop by and show you how I use the internet, just like I did this morning, to be able to sell your house fast by getting a massive online exposure. That way, I can show the home if buyers want to see it when they call me. Does that work for you?
You bet.
Now, I don't care if somebody goes, hey, let me go check this out on Google first. I think you're full of crap. I don't really care. All I want to do is, guess what? I'll be able to get that in there. And so all I want to do then is say, great, I'm available these days. Which one works for you? So now all I want to do is call them up. I want to be able to go in and show them how I did it. If they want to wait and go and say, hey, let me check that out, and I'll call you back tomorrow, I'm okay with that too. I don't need to be pushy because guess what? I just did something that nobody else can do. I've already proven to this potential seller, right, Dutch, that I can market because I already have on the first page of Google in 19 minutes.
Right. Yeah, that's powerful.
Now, you go make your proper presentation and list the property, right? Now, make 20 more videos rank on Google. And we'll show you how fast that happens. Get it posted on your video. Now, when we say post your main video, especially those of you guys that have our website like Dutch, you have a video production program inside of that website that you can do some pretty cool stuff with, like posting on Pinterest and Facebook and all that. But those guys that don't have our website, there's different things you could do. But what we want you to do is take one video and get it posted on your website. And we're going to explain why in a minute. Then what it's going to do is it's going to provide backlinks for your website. And so if you don't know it, backlinks are vital to getting your website to rank. And guess what? Video backlinks are even more powerful because they're backlinks from YouTube, which is owned by Google. And one of the things that the software will do for you is it automatically is going to create backlink text for you that all you got to do is copy and paste it and click it into YouTube. And it'll do the work for you. Now, step 9, for those of you guys that went and did the review on this website when I asked you about 3 weeks ago, Virtual Tour of Homes for Sale. If you haven't done that, we want you to go to that website anyway and write a review in Alexa. Right now, this house is, or I'm sorry, this website I believe is ranked 99,000th.
It's a monster.
It's a monster. We're going to have you upload. You're going to get the access to be able to go in and upload your videos to this, because guess what we just did? We just created backlinks for your website from this website. So here's kind of an Amway-ish drawing of what it looks like. If you created 10 videos and you backlink them all to your website, you just got 10 backlinks from YouTube. Then if you do the same thing, you go out and you uploaded those same 10 videos into Virtual Tour of Homes, you just got 10 more backlinks from another powerful website. And what we're looking at doing is building a whole network of websites for you that allow all these powerful backlinking. And so we've created that website so that you can go upload them, and then there's some other things that we're going to talk about as far as syndication. So here's what it does for your website. Most of you guys already know we're able to take and get this website to rank to be the 42,000th most visited website in 3 weeks. Now, we want to talk about listings, right? But if we can get your websites to start ranking and driving traffic and generating leads off of those videos, that'd be okay for you too. That'd be okay for you too, right, Dutch?
You bet.
Yeah. And so what we'll do is we can use these videos because they're very powerful backlink to take and help promote and push your website. Now, as MEB members and on a regular webinar with just realtors that aren't that, you got a whole text artillery at your side. So if you have 20 listings, Dutch, and you got 20 rider signs out there, what are the odds you're going to start generating some buyer leads now? Let me see if Jeff Hatton's on here. Jeff, you are. Hey, Jeff, do you get a microphone? No, he doesn't. Jeff went out there and started, Jeff's a lender, went out there and started doing some, getting rider signs out on different realtors he was working with. How many leads are you generating a week and off of how many listings, Jeff? Dennis said, can we embed our other tags so our site ranks higher for search terms? Yes. So, Jeff, tell me how many signs you got out, how many leads you're getting. So guess what, guys? The text system that's part of MEB is another way to generate buyer leads now. He's getting 3 to 5 a day with about 15 signs. Anybody have a problem with that? 3 to 5 leads a day, 15 signs. That's what they look like. So now you got all these phone numbers, right? So what I want you to understand is, A, not only does the software help you generate listings, but it also has ancillary effects like the text leads and what it's going to do for your SEO. Outside of all the different ways of dominating, and when you see how easy it is to take and make this software work and realize that you literally could get, I asked Paul before we started today, if you wanted to get 1,000 videos ranking on Google, how long do we think that would take? And his answer was probably 15 hours. 15 hours. 1,000. And it's simply because it takes that time to upload. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it over to Paul. Yes, I'm going to do that, Paul. And I'm going to let him run the software, not because I can't do it. It's just when you do go to webinar and you do too many things, it makes your computer slower. So I'm going to let him go through, and I'm going to let him walk you through and show you how absolutely ridiculous it is to be able to do this. And so we've got a catchphrase. It's so easy a 5-year-old could do it, and we're not kidding. So, okay. Paul, it's yours.
Is my screen the active screen now?
It is.
All right. Okay. So here we are, High-Tech Video Pro. And really, this is just a little introductory screen, and it just tells you what you're going to be doing. Basically, you're going to choose your beginning, your middle, and your ending slides. You're going to upload them into the Video Composer. This is the Video Composer tab right down here. Once you've done that,
let me just do this. What we want you to think about, folks, the beginning and the ending of your video is self-promotion. And you'll be able to see what we did. In the middle is the virtual tour or the content.
Yeah, the middle is what really gets jazzed up and makes these things really skyrocket in the search engines. And so basically you've got a very easy process. You're just going to choose your beginning, your middle, and your end. You're going to upload those slides into the Video Composer. Then you're going to go to the next step, which is your audio tracks, and you're going to choose from our audio library, or you can upload anything else. I mean, heck, you can even just narrate some audio if you would like, and you can upload that. Then down here in the extra bits, That's where you're going to add your keywords and your tags and the landing page URL. And we'll go there in just a sec. Then the final step is you're just going to tell it how many videos do you want to generate. So, and in the future, what we're going to do is have some news over here, some updates, some really cool things. And right now, what Bob and I are working on that hopefully will be up by the weekend is a link where you'll be able to download a copy of a book that we've written, which is how to get 10,000 real YouTube views inside of a week. Because believe it or not, it's probably easy to believe, the more views you get, obviously the more the longer you're going to stay ranking in Google. So let's have at it, kids. So I'm just going to click that tab.
136, by the way. So go ahead.
I'm just moving this thing away. Okay, so now you can see my whole screen. I've got the beginning, I've got the main program and the end. We like to use the beginning and the ending to brand yourselves. And so what I've done, I'm going to show you some slides we've got here. This is my buddy Wayne up here in Phoenix, and I've just created a little default branding image for him where I just put his picture, his name, and his contact info. And then I've also gone and created one where it has, instead of his name up here, it's just got a little testimonial. And so these are easy for folks to make, but what we have in the works is we've got some programmers who are going to build this into our system so that you'll basically just enter your name, pick a background, upload your logo, enter your contact information. You can type this such stuff, and it will automatically insert that into your beginning or your ending. But for now, let's go ahead and just upload a few images over here. I'm going to choose my files now, and let's choose branding number 2 and testimonial number 1. I'm going to upload those bad boys. I like this part right here, a little explosion. Okay, there they are right there. Now I'm going to upload my main images. These are the images of the house that we want to show, and unfortunately Wayne has already sold this house, but it's pending, I guess. I'm going to deselect these 4 because those aren't appropriate. I'm just going to upload those real quick. And then once those have uploaded, we will go to the end and upload our ending images. Okay, so I'm going to upload, and these I'm going to pick my final 2 testimonials. So what I've got going up here is my testimonial number 1 and my branding, which is going to have my contact info on it. And then to end, I'm going to have a couple testimonials as well. Now, you don't have to just have 2 slides. Heck, you could have 100 slides in each one of these sections if you want. But this is just a very consistent, suggested format. It keeps the viewers involved, and it has all your selling in the middle. That's the variable content is in the middle. These are constants. The beginning and the end are constants and are primarily used for branding. And so if we go down here to the audio tracks.
Hey, Paul, let me just answer a question real quick because it was a good one and right in the right place. Colleen just asked, how many pictures should you have, in a slide? And the real answer is how many it really would determine more by how many videos you want to make. So if you had, say, 10 videos, I'd make maybe, or 10 pictures, probably 20, 15, 20. If I was going to have more, if I want to make 50 videos, I'd probably put 20 to 25 pictures in there. Because remember, what the system is going to do is it's going to shuffle them around, if you will, so that like in that picture it says living room entry. It would be number 1 in the first video, but might be number 5 in the second video, and it moves those all around so that it's not the same video. So the more videos you want to make of one, say, specific listing, the more pictures you'd want to have in there.
It's going to be completely random.
Yeah.
And now, again, at the beginning and end, you can add as many as you want on each one of those sides, and these are going to stay constant. So whatever you put here should be the first, this should be the second, this should be the first, this should be the second. So let's go down here to the audio tracks, and that's really as simple as it is to upload your videos or your images, and they don't even have to be the same size. Okay, they can all be different sized images. We do like JPEGs. What will happen is if you upload a PNG or a GIF file, it's going to convert it to JPEG also. But JPEGs are just more, they're more compressed, they're easier to work with, and they have very good quality. So we just want to make sure that they stay with the JPEGs. And if we go down to audio tracks, we already have a bunch of audio in here, but you can just click this button and upload your own audio tracks. I'm not going to upload right now.
And yes, Dutch, it's all royalty free.
Yeah, no. These, we have rights to these. These are all tracks that I purchased actually from Sony. So we have the rights to all these tracks. And if you have your own tracks you want to upload, you can do those as well.
Just make sure they're royalty free.
Yeah, and you can preview what they sound like. Let's see. Let's listen to some Southern rock.
Here, I'll let you move those around. Ed asked, can you upload video of the house or only pictures? Only pictures, Ed.
Well, you're talking about
In the video composer.
composer section.
Uh-huh.
Right now, it's only pictures. See, the whole purpose of this is to make video. But what Bob, I don't even know if I told you this yet, but I've been talking to some of my super secret programmers, and what we're going to be doing is creating the ability to add motion graphics at the beginning and at the end. And so that's kind of like top secret for right now. But we're going to be doing that.
But while you're doing that, let's see, do all pictures appear in all videos? The answer is, it depends on how many you make, but not necessarily. Because remember, they've got to be random so that they're always different, because YouTube does go in and read your videos. Can you do your own voiceover for audio? If you want to record it and upload it, you absolutely could. This button right here. Just record it, upload it, choose your files, then you're good. But really, this is as easy as it is. I mean, we've got several audio files over here, so you basically just grab them, drop them over here. Grab them, drop them over here. If you don't like one, you just kill it. And we're just going to, let's go grab Guitar Man. How about some dance? And I'm just going to grab like 10 of these right now, just to show you how easy this is. Let's have rock tempo. And let's scroll down to the very last one because it's got my favorite title, which is The Machine Ate My Toast. I know, Bob, you like that one too, don't you? Yeah, it's my favorite name anyway. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of audios up here. Again, we can preview all these just by hitting the little preview button. But I don't want to preview that anymore. Now if we go to grab the extra information, this is where you put your keywords that you wanted to the site to, or the videos to rank for. Basically what we've done is we'll go over to like the MLS and we'll grab, can I just grab that? I'll just grab that, I'll copy it, I'll come over here and I'll paste it. Let's see, let me just do the old-fashioned Control V, and I hit tab and that saves that as a tag. I can also do 3-bedroom home, home 85051, tab, 3-bedroom home, North Phoenix, and so on. And so you can put as many of those tags as you want, and it'll spit them out in a Word document or in a text file for you. Now this is important right here. You want to just, and again, actually, you know what? This whole section is completely optional, but it helps you organize your thoughts and organize the files for when you do upload them to YouTube. And this would be the landing page. I know for Wayne's, what we did was he sent it to his website, which I believe is ArizonaFreeHomeInfo.com. And then over here, we just write a few descriptions. And to do that, all I would do would be to come over here, maybe grab some, something off of out of the listing. I'll just Control-C, copy that, come over here and paste it. And then maybe I'll come over here, see what else I can find. I don't know, you just grab whatever it is that you want out of there, can copy it, paste it, and then you can, at the end, I would say, call me, and then list a phone number. And again, you just add however many descriptions that you want, and it'll organize them for you. But for right now, this is all I'm going to do. And again, when I would take these from the MLS, I would just basically copy the description information, and maybe have a few different versions of that. Like when I did it, guys, I do say 3-bedroom homes in Desert Ridge, 3-bedroom homes in 85050, 3-bedroom homes in Phoenix 85050. Those are all long tail keywords that I'd like it to show for. Because somebody just asked a question, all long tail keywords. The answer is it depends, but if you want to rank fast, do the long tail keywords. Well, here's the other thing too, is that you're ranking for different things, and I don't know if we've showed it in the presentation yet, but say for instance this keyword right here says 3-bedroom home in Scottsdale for sale. Well, we've got a keyword right here, home in Scottsdale for sale,
And then we've also got a keyword, 3-bedroom home. And we've also got another keyword, 3-bedroom home in Scottsdale. So, I mean, you're getting multi-hits with that kind of a keyword. So it's not just about only being found for 3-bedroom home in Scottsdale for sale. You have to think more along the different, I guess, merges of the keywords, for lack of a better term. And so really that's how I think of things.
Hey, Paul, you want a shocker?
No. Yeah, absolutely.
Less than half of the people on the call are actually got your screen up so they can see this.
You're kidding me.
I kid you.
Well, you know what? Last night I was showing my wife this software, and she says, "Really? That looks so easy. I think I could even use it." And she's not into computers at all. I told her, well, that's why our motto is, it's so easy, 5-year-old. So let's go back to the beginning. We've got the tutorial up here. This is going to be the site news on this side. Video Composer, just upload your stuff, your beginning, your middle, your end. Click down the audio tracks. And if we wanted to upload our own voiceover, maybe Wayne has some sexy things he wants to say, you just upload it here. And then extra information. Again, this is all bonus material down here. And then we just hit generate our videos. And I'm going to just generate 20 videos for fun. And we come over here to this big green button. Can you see that big green button? It says generate. We're going to go ahead and click that. And as long as my computer is actually, oh, there it is. It seems to be working. So there it is. It is collecting the uploads. It's normalizing and padding, and it's generating the video slices. I imagine this will probably take 3 or 4 minutes, especially because we are on the webinar doing this. So what I want to show you is the results that we get once the videos are done. So let's scroll on down here to our downloads, and you can see right here it's actually starting to work right now. It's gathering slices, and it started its spin. It's going to take 17 slides from this one for that first video, and then you'll see right here that it's selected the audio track, soothing background.
Start at 146.
Okay, so, and if we come over here, this is, you will get a packet to download that is a zip file. And boy, my computer is being slow.
Because you're on
This is what it'll
GoToWebinar.
look like. Oh yeah, it's the GoToWebinar. And so what will happen is you'll just get a zip file, you'll download it, and you'll just unzip it. And once you unpack it, you'll have, whoops, that's not the right file there. You'll get a video file here, and you'll have several different videos. And if I hover, you'll see that these are all different. For instance, this one's 1:45 seconds. This one is a minute long. This one is 1:25. This one is 1:10. This one's 45 seconds. Down here we've got 50 seconds. Over here we've got 45 seconds. And this one's 1:45. So let's just go ahead and play one, and so I can show you what this is like while it's building the other videos.
And I see all your questions, folks. I'm not ignoring them.
Yeah, let's see how fast my QuickTime loads while I'm on a webinar. Oh, that's some lovely music there, huh? So that's one. You can see it goes through the middle. And these are all videos that are all images that Wayne gave us to upload for our testing. And then if we go all the way to the end, we'll get to the branding as well.
Yes, they are MP4s.
Yeah, they're all MP4s. Everything's MP4.
And you don't need, Bonnie asked, you need 50 audios for 50 videos, or we'll use the same ones over and over. It'll rotate them through, but no, you don't need 50 audios for 50 different, what did I say? You don't need 50 audios for 50 videos. You could pick, I don't know, 15?
Yeah, you can pick 15. It may use the first audio 5 times, the second audio twice, the third audio none. It'll just vary. And so we do have a library of audio in there that you can already use. But if you, again, if you want to upload your additional, you can do that. And we will be adding to that audio library as well. So let's take a look at just another one just to see that it does look different music. And this one is, again, the first 2 slides are going to be the same just because that's what we wanted for branding. And then you've got different images in the middle.
Hey, you guys all got some awesome questions there, though.
Now let's look at this one here. I'm just going to pick this one out of the blue. See, I want my Cuban one. And see, I love this here where we put the little testimonial up there as well. And again, more pictures of Wayne's house. Now let's see what's this one look like. Boy, I picked the wild music for these, didn't I?
You did.
Let's try this one over here.
You care too much about all that. For me, I don't care what the audio sounds like.
No, actually,
No.
it makes absolutely no difference in the
Right.
world because
Yep.
all we're doing is trying to get ranked.
So are the other videos done, being made?
Oh, I forgot to even look.
I know.
We're
Gotta
on number
watch it.
19.
So you're on number 19. So what do we say? We start at 147. It's 150, guys. It's got one more of these built.
Yeah, so
You
this
guys
is
are
the
actually
last one
asking
right
really
now.
good questions for this stuff. I thought I should say I'm surprised, but they're good questions.
I don't see questions, so
I know. I have them. Some of them I'll jump in and interject them if they're quick ones. But so now it's just zipping that. So in what, 4 minutes, folks, they'll have 20 minutes or 20 videos.
generally whether you make 20 or 50, it's going to be between 3 and 5 minutes.
Yep.
Now, at some point in time, we're probably going to upload or upgrade the server, and then it will just zip through these things. But right now, I think 3 to 5 minutes to make 20 videos is fine. And to download them, all you do is you click the little download button. You tell it where to save the files. See, I've already got one file up there, so we'll just save this as a new file. Hit save, and it'll probably take a minute or two to save. It says you have 1 minute to save all these.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll do that. Let's see. Okay, a 5-year-old can do this, but can a lender? Oh! FYI, YouTube transcribes videos, so if you narrate it, that will help too. That's in that book that we wrote, is also in there about narration and that. We're not going to go through a lot of that, but that's all true. Ed. The more you transcribe a video, the better it is. So that's all true. Jonathan, why do you need 20 different versions of a video? Because you want to take and rank them for different keywords. So the more of those you can get up, plus the more videos you create creates more backlinks to your website, giving you more traffic. What would
the truth about that as well too? If you have just one video, you're really only going to be able to rank efficiently. Let me stress that, efficiently for one keyword term. Having 20 videos, you're going to be able to rank for a minimum of 20 keyword terms, and you're going to have some overlap as well. Now, again, back to just one video, you'll rank for one maybe long tail keyword term. But really, you want to dominate a market. If you're going to go into Desert Ridge, you want to dominate Desert Ridge. You don't want to have one video when another guy's got 2 or 3 out there.
If the word Desert Ridge gets punched into somebody's computer, I want one of my videos to show up.
Yeah. We're just trying to make it damn easy is all.
Yep, that's all. So let's see. They are MP4s. Where do we Here's a great question. I missed part of this. Where do we download the pictures from, since I don't believe we can download someone else's pictures from MLS? First of all, if you're a lender, you don't have access to MLS, number one, right? But I guarantee if you go to Realtor.com, the same pictures are on there, and you have the complete right to do that. But even if you wanted to get crazy there, that's where that relationship with the lender comes in, because the lender could create the video, and the first video could be you, and the first screen could be you, the second screen could be the lender, right? If I'm a lender, remember all these FSBO programs for years? Well, if I'm a lender, I can go out and create a video for any FSBO because it's not listed. So now I can start creating videos with FSBOs, and I don't have any legal liability. Just take pictures, and there's my little picture in the beginning and the end, right? So that's where you can work with your lender if you're really worried about it. But I guarantee, guys, go to Realtor.com, Homes.com. Those are in there, and they're all private or public access. But remember, that whole list in the beginning, it doesn't only have to be property listings you can make, community information. What if we did a whole video on testimonials for Wayne? What if we did it on foreclosure homes or HUD homes or any of those things? Think about the possibilities.
Or just the community. I mean, think about doing, or something for the Chamber of Commerce, where you could dominate for that. I mean, there's lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. It's just like, when I'm thinking about this, the possible synchronicity involved between the businesses and the local communities, it just blows my mind.
Yep.
And it's just all a function of simplicity.
So that's as fast as it takes to create those videos, folks. So Paul, let me take it back.
The reality is, Bob, is that I had to put a limit on it so that I've got it limited to do 50 spins at one time. But the reality is, it could do 1 million. but I mean, somebody's going to tie it up.
Yep. All right, so let me do some of these questions. Are any of the slides in the video clickable? Not currently. That's one of the upgrades that we're doing to it, Dutch, but the reality of it is you can make the video inside your website because we built it that way for you.
That as well as I believe that YouTube does have functionality to add.
Yep, and you can do it on YouTube too. Can we insert multiple slides for intro and ending also? Yeah, you can put as many as you want in there. We just don't think that you should do that many. Remember, one of the things that will help your video get views and ranking is the more people watch it, meaning if it's a 2-minute video and 100% of the people watch all 2 minutes of it, you'll skyrocket to the top of YouTube. Well, guess what? If they're on there looking for a property listing, they're going to watch it. But if you put 10 slides in the beginning and 10 in the middle and 5 pictures of the houses, probably not so much.
Right. And in the book that you and I put together, we do have some tips on how you can get a lot of views real fast.
Yep. Can you go over how this would work for mortgage? I'll come back to that one in a minute. Is there a link to on the page, or do they have to type in the website? They would type in the website, but we're going to build it. If you have one of our websites, you can build the videos with those links in there. You can also do it on YouTube, and we're building functionality where there'll be clickable links in there. Once a house sells, should it take down the video or keep them live? Honestly, I would probably take it down, Dennis. Well, I still need to do a video of my vendors on my website. Yeah, but imagine doing a video of your vendors. Let's just say like a carpet cleaner. They could do before and after. Let's say I did here 5 pictures of before and after a house, or a painter before and after, or a whatever.
Let me back you up real quick with that one, the one about taking the video down. I would say no. And here's why, is that you're going to lose a valuable link if you take it down. You have the ability, I mean, if we're uploading to YouTube, you have the ability to put a sold overlay over that entire video.
Yep. Oh, that's right. You could. There you go. Oh, even better. If you post a new listing, won't it just help the other agent? Could, yeah, but you're pointing it to your website, Justin. It doesn't have the other agent's information on it. Syndicating, we're going to touch on yes. Can you set up a video link wheel? Yeah, we're going to talk about that, John. Can you backlink to more than one website? For instance, as a lender, if I make a video for an agent, at least you can backlink to whatever websites you want, and more is better. For vendors, can you use less main keywords? Yeah, you can use as many as you want. Do you suggest sending them to a squeeze page? It depends on who you are and what you're selling, Will, but yes. We like squeeze pages, and you could do that.
Yeah, basically, the one big thing, giant thing that you're going to get out of this is the huge amount of branding. When anybody Googles or searches for specific terms, if you're up there over and over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to entice the call. It's not just about being found, it's about enticing the call or enticing the click as well.
Yep. Justin, no, we don't have it written down. I am recording, so hopefully you can watch it. Does it look spammy if you have 50 videos on the same house on your YouTube channel? I don't want to go into like lots of the SEO on this so that we can get through the material, but what I would tell you is we're going to recommend that you never upload, that you have multiple YouTube accounts, and we recommend that you name them. So let's say, for example, I was going to do Homes in Desert Ridge, or I was going to do Phoenix Foreclosures, and I was going to do Phoenix HUD Homes. I would have a YouTube channel named each one of those things and never upload more than 5 videos at one time to that particular YouTube channel. And so it does a couple things for you. It's good for your SEO, it's good for your YouTube ranking, and it also does it so that YouTube doesn't make you look spammy. But the truth is, Amy, nobody's on your YouTube channel going, oh my God, look at all these houses they have on there. They're really not doing that. They're out there finding it when they search.
Well, and think about this as well. The more videos you do have on your channel, the more powerful your channel is.
There you go.
And the more respect YouTube and Google will give your channel.
Right. So, and Ed,
and don't forget, these are all unique videos. It's
right.
not like, now I know I've read where people have taken one video and converted it to different formats, but realistically, that's a pain in the rear, and it is the same video.
So Ed said, another thing to get vendors to sign up, a video of them. Ed, how much are you going to charge them for that? I don't know if you got a microphone. Because guess what, guys? All those business partners that, well, I'm not really sure. Really? Well, guess what? I can have your business on the first page of Google in minutes. Is that worth $100 a month to you? Will you be able to utilize a video for the beginning part? Yeah, we're working on that. That'll just be an upgrade to what we're doing. Do we have an uploader to a YouTube account? That's on our list of things that we're going to add to it. I answered that about that. Where's the book? We'll get to that, Jeff. You're always too early, man. If you put up a video of a home and it goes pending, can you modify the video? Just answered that. When the house sells, can you go in? Yep, answered that. I would not take the video. Just picked up a lead from a property video. Home sold 2 years ago. There you go. So if you spin 50 videos, you should post 5 a day for 10 days. No, Gord, what I would do is I would post 5. I would have 10 different YouTube accounts and post 5 into each one.
Now, I got to tell you, there is the lazy man's approach, which I have done, is having one YouTube account, and I have uploaded 10, 20 videos in that one account, all in different tabs on one browser, and you still will be successful. But I think definitely what Bob is recommending, having multiple accounts, will do nothing but help your success.
I'm going to switch me back, Paul. I just wanted to answer some of those questions. All right, so we see how it's 5-year-old simple. I think I got them all. I don't think I missed anybody. So that's 5-year-old simple. So let's look at a couple of things. Here are the keywords that we have Wayne ranking for, or at least when I did this, whatever day, Monday, Tuesday afternoon, whatever it was. So here are the list of homes, or the list of pages. One of the questions was, why do I need to have those videos? But if you remember the scripting, you know, whether I'm calling a realtor, I'm calling the expired listing, hey, I've got your home on the first page of Google for 5 different keywords. So in this case, 246 for Wayne, we've got you listed in 6 different keywords.
Now, don't forget, with different semantics, though.
Lyle, I wouldn't leave. So all you guys going, I got to leave. If you leave, you're really screwing up, I promise. But you want to, you can. So here's 3-bedroom home for sale, 85050 or 85051. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 6 minutes. 2 hours, 3 hours. The reason that we want to do that, guys, if I call up an expired listing, that's a good one, Lyle. If I call up an expired listing and send them an email with 5 or 10 different videos that I got them ranking on, you think there's anybody that they're not going to list with? And if I'm a lender and I call up a realtor, like Eric, one of the questions you had is, can you kind of review how I do this as a lender? If I called, you know, when I did that with Ryan, if I called Ryan up and said, hey, dude, I took the liberty of getting your listing on 2801 West Selden on the first page of Google for 5 different keywords, you want me to show you how you can turn that into listings out the wazoo? Is there any realtor that's not going to work with you? And that's the key. So that's why we use multiple videos. But look how quickly we're getting them up. Here's another one in 2 hours. Here's another one in 2 hours. Now, if you look at these, the reality of it is one of the questions was long-tail keywords. Listen, some of these keywords aren't really competitive. Do you think the consumer, especially on an expired listing, knows to ask, well, how many visits does that get a day? They don't. The truth is 99% of the realtors don't know that. So we want to take some of the easy long-tail keywords to get them up quick so I can get it out there and start listing the properties, right? But I can tell you guys, North Scottsdale 3-bedroom home for sale is a very competitive keyword. Very competitive. 2 hours. 3-bedroom North Scottsdale for 3 hours or 2 hours. Here we got 2 videos on in only 19 and 20 hours. Same thing, highly competitive keywords, 3-bedroom homes for sale, 85051. When you look at that, guys, look who's number 1 on those pages for that. It's Trulia, Zillow, Realtor.com, because they've got all that information in their website. We take, in 19 and 20 hours, we got 2 videos, excuse me, on the first page of Google.
With different search terms, I might add.
Yeah, Lyle's asking, can you do this with rentals? Absolutely. Can you do it with luxury homes? Absolutely, guys. It's just, who doesn't want to be on the first page of Google? Here's another one, only 19 hours, 3-bedroom house for sale in North Scottsdale. If you don't live here, you don't know. North Scottsdale is a very desirable area. 19 hours, we got on the first page of Google competing with all the big boys. So, we just wanted to show you some proof of how fast you can get that stuff to happen. And so literally, now go back and let's look through this list and say, wow, what would happen if I created just whatever, 50 videos for every one of these things, and I'm dominating all those keywords? Somebody can't punch in anything about your area without finding you. What does that do for you to work with business partners? I can do this for more than just me. I can do it for my business partners, right? And have them pay me, like Ed said, which we've been telling you. But I can also do it because anything I want to take and do, I can dominate Google as much as I want. And I can do it in minutes. minutes, folks. And so if you start thinking back through that list, A, we're giving the consumer what they want. How about recruiting agents to your team? Absolutely. If I was going to recruit an agent, say, here, do you want to come and work for me? Let's just start punching in some keywords here, and let's see where we show up in Google. And you show up in 15 or 20 different keywords on the first page. You think that doesn't make it easier to recruit? Come on. So, I got that question. Misha had to leave. How much does it cost? Is this part of MEB? It is not part of MEB. Sorry, guys. It's too expensive for us to do. It's $69 a month. And we're saying for the first 250 members, you guys are going to get something different. As long as you're an MEB member, you're going to get a better deal than what other people are getting. But it's $69 a month. We're going to do another webinar next Thursday for a whole bunch of realtors. It's $99 for them. Now, let's go through what's included. It's the video builder software. You can create the 50 videos, the music library. It's the software that we gave you. There are also 5 business partner accounts available, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. All the videos are in high def. It gives you automatic keyword and backlinking text and posting on virtual tour homes. But what if I want to give a business partner? And this is really prevalent with lenders. If I'm a lender and I called Ryan up and he said, yeah, I'd like to meet, and I said to him, hey, Ryan, let me give you your own access to this. Normally this is $69, $99, $129. It's going to be a lot more expensive soon. I'm going to give you this for whatever, $25 a month, and we're RESPA compliant. You can have, yes, Dennis, you can have all the business partners. You can give a business partner their own account. They'll have their own username and login. That's $10 a month for 5 of them, not 5 times 10, just $10 a month. We did it that way so that you can take and do it in a compliant way with RESPA. Go, hey, it cost me extra to have these, so I can charge you. So we made it more than affordable to do that. So if I'm a lender, this is really where that comes in, because I can take 5 of my lenders or 5 of my realtors and give it to them. Now, one of the questions got to be, well, what happens if I get a bunch of realtors that want to do this with me? Can I get more? And the answer is yes, but I want to explain a couple things. When you become a member, the software will read your IP address. It won't let you create videos for more than 2 IP addresses. And the reason we did that is if we sold this to a real estate broker, let's say, and he's got 100 agents, he could just go, hey, guys, guess what? I'm going to give you my username and password, and you can just use the videos. We're not going to do that. It's not how it's going to work. So what happens is the software will read the IP addresses. So if you want to take and give them their account where they can do it at any time, and if you're a lender, I really recommend you do that for the realtors. But we're just going to prevent that. If you need more, just call us and we'll go through it. But we're just not going to let a real estate broker, somebody who owns a whole company or a mortgage broker, let all their people using it. So that's why we did it that way. Now, if you want to take and pay the entire year, you just want to do it as an annual, we'll take and give you 2 months free. So if you pay annual, you're going to take and do that and bring it down to like $57 a month. Yeah, I'm going to answer that one for you, Ed. And same thing, if you want to give your business partners, you're not saving a bunch, but same thing, you'll get the 2 months free. And so you have your choice of doing it. You can save some money by doing it annually, or you can do it monthly. You know, guys, we priced this where we made this very affordable. You know, we're going to take and go, we have companies, we have restaurants right now that are paying us $299 a month to use it. But we made this extremely affordable and extremely powerful because it does a lot of different things for you. It's SEO. It's marketing. If I'm a lender and I can't get a realtor to work with me, when I can take and go out and produce videos, oh my goodness. If I want to give them an account, they can do that, no problem. And so at the end of the day, there's a whole series of benefits from this. It's going to build huge SEO and traffic to your websites when you build this properly. And we wanted to make it so simple because we know realtors and lenders aren't touching videos when it's so simple to do. And now we took the voiceover out of it. Listen, if you want to do a voiceover, guys, you can do it, no sweat. If you don't want to do a voiceover, just use the music. And you can see how fast that actually happened. And so literally we've made it so easy that a 5-year-old can do it. We actually tested with a 5-year-old. We had to explain it to him. But we wanted to make it easy. And so what we did Yeah, they're working on the video part of it, Ed. Now, for MEB members, I think you heard us kind of talk about some of the upgrades that we're doing. Every upgrade is going to cost a non-MEB member more money. And so what we'll do is we're already working on the branding templates. The graphic designer is working on it. And so when we do that, as long as you're an MEB member, that's just included in the $69 or $79 or the annual payment. The next thing that we're working on is we're going to take a text-to-video creator. Because remember, this is about SEO. This is about people finding us. And remember, all those 54% of the people are watching videos for information. So imagine this. Imagine you went to Fiverr. You hired somebody for $5 to write a 400-word article, and you could upload it into the software and turn it into a video. Now there's another way to do a video. And so we're going to create that. That, as we hit the street with it, is going to be an extra $49 a month. So for somebody who's an MEB member, that's just included in your $69, $79 or your annual payment. We're going to do the photo captioning. Some of you guys answered that question, so that's in there. And then we're also working where we'll upload to YouTube directly from the site. And then we are working with some other ones to look at different things that they can do. Yeah, Jim, it's $69 monthly or $690 annually. So those are bonuses. The other thing is, a lot of you were asking a question about a link wheel system. This is not our program. We pay a licensing fee for it. The guy sells it for $199. What we'll do is we'll sell it at $99. When you subscribe, you'll be taken to a page that'll say, hey, do you want to buy this? If you do, it's $99 for you guys. And this isn't something that I want you to take and start doing tomorrow, but we want you to understand it. And for those of you coming to the live event, we're going to do a whole series of classes and instruction on link wheel, so it's a good way to learn this. It's the only thing, it's the only training video thing that we've ever found that we thought was worthwhile and worth the money. It's an awesome program. So if you want to know how to help the SEO on your website, this is a good thing. What is the link wheel? Justin, remember the picture I had with the YouTube videos pointing to your website? If you can do that with hundreds of videos or hundreds of different websites, that's what it does, and it provides great backlinking to your website and shoots it up. So it's $99. You can pay for it. It's either there or you can or you don't. It's up to you. But we think it's an extremely good program. It's important for you to know how to do it to keep your stuff there, to be quite honest. But you get a discount on that. And here's the other thing, Paul. Hey, Paul, what if anybody who does the annual, we'll just give them the $99? Yeah, you can add it later, Bonnie. What do you think, Paul, if we just do that on the annual? Somebody does the annual, we'll just give it to you. Don't sign up for it. If you do the annual, we'll just give it to you. How's that?
I think so.
All right.
Why not?
We'll do it that way. How's that? Now, to subscribe, you go to page1googlesecrets.com. You got two choices. It's a drop-down menu. You can either do the annual or you can do the monthly. You choose. We're okay either way. And then you will be given the option, if you want to buy the link wheel, you can do that. If you do the annual payment, don't buy the link wheel, and we'll just send you the information on it. Fair enough? That's a little inducement to do it on an annual. But guys, this is the most powerful web SEO marketing strategy I've ever seen. If we are not MEB members, what is the monthly fee? It'll be $99 right now, and it will go to the text converter will also be $49. You are an MEB member, at least. Gosh, we wouldn't want to do any kind of videos on how to save 53,272 on there, would we? Erica, you guys got to figure out the PayPal thing. We don't take the credit cards. Can we add the vendor option later? Yeah, you can add the vendor option, Bonnie, anytime you want. Elise, if you're a lender and you aren't doing this, you need your head examined. I got to be honest with you. We took and called 30 realtors, and 30 that we got in touch with. We called more than that to get in touch with them. We got 30 realtors, 30 appointments, and 30 that said, yes, I will give you all my business. Link wheel is a one-time charge, guys. You can give it, yeah, Giovanni said you're charged an extra $10 to give it to B2B partners. That would be to give them their own username and password. If you want to take and do something like, I want to do a video for my carpet cleaner, hey, that guy can just come to my office and bring his pictures on a stick and we can make it there. Or meet me in a bar and I'll do it for you. Have iPad, have smartphone, have laptop. I can make a video anywhere, guys. Can you get the exact script? Yeah, exact script and presentation for realtors. Yeah, there's really no presentation, Dennis. Show them how it works, but yep. Yeah, this is so easy. If I'm a lender, this is so easy to get realtor business. It's sick. If I'm a lender, I can create my whole own FSBO program. I can go to wholesalers, people who are buying foreclosures in my market. Tell them, here, man, I'll get these on the first page of Google for you. So if I'm a lender, do I even need a realtor to advertise for homes so that I can compete for the same home buyers as a realtor? Justin said, if I'm a realtor, would I do this for several lenders or would I have just one? Well, maybe because I've got that lender mentality of me, I believe the best thing for you to do is to work with one person, help them be massively successful, and charge them more money as you go. That's all. No, you can go to, hang on, let me come back. I just skipped a whole bunch of those. So my own opinion is stay with them. Yeah, so Wayne, we'll get you the list of the things that you're ranked on. I know it's 2801 Selden, but that's how easy it was. So as an agent, I can't go to FSBO. No, you can too. I was just talking to the lenders because a lot of times the lenders don't necessarily want to talk to the I'm sorry, the FSBO doesn't want to talk to a realtor. Well, guess what? If I'm working with a realtor partner, I could have if I'm a lender, I can go talk and hit all the FSBOs and let my lender do it because they're much more available to do it. But if I'm a lender that just doesn't want to work with realtors, I can go to FSBOs too. So there's no limit to what you can do with this. You can take and use this with your business partners. I had to go to the dermatologist today, so I'm getting some of the, I've had, whatever, not melanomas, but just whatever. In Arizona, you got to watch the sun. So I'm there today, and I'm talking to the doctor, and I'm going, my God, what if you could create videos that showed the different kinds of skin cancer and how they develop, and you could get on the first page of Google for that. He's like, oh my God. When can I buy you cocktails? This is a dermatologist, for God's sakes. I'm having the guy freeze, whatever off my face. So there's no business that this isn't good for. So in terms of getting vendors to pay me more money, pay me more money. Let's see. I could make the videos and have my lender call. You could do that. Are we going to go through all this in Phoenix? Yes, we are, Doug. We're just going to get a lot more intensive in it in Phoenix, too. That whole link wheel strategy. What I want you to do, guys, I want you to understand what link wheels are. We think you need to understand them. We think you need to have them set up. But if it gets overwhelming, we're going to have a function in place where we'll do it. There's going to be a cost to it, but we'll have get your fees covered to cost it where you don't have to do a thing. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly it, Ed. I'm always looking for a reason somebody can buy me a cocktail.
Yeah, and actually, Bob, inside of that link wheel training system, there is one video that does teach how to outsource it as well.
Yeah, so you can outsource it with somebody there. Jeff, don't be overwhelmed, dude. This isn't hard. The only overwhelming part is how many tools you have available and all the different things you could do. How easy it is to do is sick.
It's ridiculously easy.
Will videos link back to your website without link wheel? You have to tell it to do that, but yes, that is what a link wheel is, guys. I already emailed that answer to you yesterday, Trace.
Think of a link wheel. Let's think about the spokes on a bicycle. Basically, the hub inside that wheel of the bicycle's wheel is your money website, and each one of those spokes is pointing from a piece of real estate out there on the internet to your money site, thus promoting your money site and giving it powerful backlinks. All the while, those subservient sites are pointing towards each other as well. So they all help each other to help them on.
Think of this. Imagine if you had 100 things like this set up with thousands of things pointing to it. What do you think would happen? You don't even have to understand the whole thing. Just get the concept of what would happen when you've got all these websites talking to each other and they're all yours. And you're on the first page of Google for hundreds or thousands of keywords. Just imagine what would happen. Doug, when you're in Phoenix, when you leave Phoenix, it's going to be looking good. When can I watch the rest of this, or is it all explained once I sign up for it? We are recording it, Ed. You know, hopefully it all works. Go to webinar recording is disgustingly unreliable, but nonetheless. So I am recording it. I'll upload it to the Facebook page, so it'll be up there where you can watch it. Elise, here's a good question. Where do we get the keywords? Keywords, guys, are nothing other than what people search for. So if you just think of it that way, you know, there are keyword tools in that. It's all too much to maybe go through right now.
Well, you know, let's not keywords. Don't overthink keywords. I got to tell you, if you're making 20 different videos, the keywords that you select aren't really quite as important because they're just going to automatically appear. If you're marketing a piece of property, pretty much anything that you can think of about that piece of property can become an applicable keyword. 3-bedroom homes in Montana or whatever it is.
It's really what you think people would be searching for. So if I wanted to take and target homes in Desert Ridge, that's it.
But if I was using this system for affiliate marketing, like if I'm selling products on Amazon.com, I got to tell you what, I'd be using all sorts of different product keywords. And I think that, Bob, I didn't even think about that. Can you imagine the use for this for people selling stuff on Amazon?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's unbelievable. So it's really whatever you think people would be punching in for homes in your area or mortgages in your area. So like, you know, Elise HUD, FHA loans in Northern California or whatever. I forget what city you're in again. But, you know, things like that. Those are your keywords. What do you think people are searching? Now, there's a free tool that you can use in Google that'll let you do that. And what we'll probably do is sometime next week we'll probably do just a call and do some keyword stuff and do that. But when you sign up, we're also going to send you a book. You know, it's just a PDF on some of the things that you do for how you get those things to rank. Don't make keywords harder than what they are. It's really when you punch into Google, what would you look for? So if I was looking for a loan in Northern California, what would I do? Is there a deadline for sign up? There isn't, but there is a deadline of tomorrow night where we're just, if you sign up and you're an MEB member, we're going to lock the price at $69 and all the other stuff that we ever upgrade to it, you're going to get it no extra charge. So you got till Friday night. It's $69, folks. It's ready to use now, guys. So Dennis, we'll just have to set you up with username and password. That's all. So it's ready. You've seen Paul using it. Do you guys have these, or do I need to do them? The cool video beginning, ending graphics. No, you would need to do those, Dutch, although fairly quickly. I mean, we've got a graphic designer working on the beginning and the ending, where all you'll have to do is upload your picture, stick your URL, your phone number, stuff like that in there. They don't. I don't have that. It's not in there yet, but it will be soon enough. I just did them with PowerPoint.
Yeah, and I use an online program called Pixlr.com, Pixlr.com, and the reality is if we need to, I can do a quick little 5-minute class on how to do that. It's extremely simple.
So we may do another class that might just help us on like keywords and maybe show you how to use the Google keyword tool and things like that. Here, what if we don't have a website? That's a good question. Use your phone number. Make sure they're calling you. Use your email address. Put your phone number and your email address on there.
Then get a website.
Then get a website. Guys, vendors, the vendors can't, Pixlr.com, Cindy. All your vendors ought to be paying for all this stuff now. You got websites that you can promote them on. You can create videos that gets them on the first page of Google fast. All that stuff. $100 a month. Ed, how much are you charging these guys? I don't think you have a microphone, do you? Ed's very good at charging. You know, we got some people out there just kicking butt on not paying for stuff. None of this should be paid for. Yeah, you always want to have backlinks back to your website, Bonnie. So every one of those videos, you're going to always have a backlink from YouTube. And what that means, when you upload it into YouTube, in the description part, you're going to put your URL in there. That's what that means. That's what a backlink is. I need a little bit of help getting vendors and getting paid. Is that in my MEB? It is, Eric. But if you want to just, you know, set up a time and I'll kind of call and walk you through that stuff, no big deal. But none of your marketing folks, you know, we've got people making thousands of dollars a month that aren't paying a penny for their advertising. So Ed's charging his lender $500, other real estate vendors $300, non-real estate besides restaurants $200, and restaurants $300. Guys, anybody who's on this phone that's paying for their own marketing is doing something wrong. And Ed, how hard is it? You don't have a microphone, do you? I unmuted if you do.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it's not hard at all.
It's like shooting ducks in a barrel, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you just show them what they get. I mean, I put them as a preferred vendor on, I think, 4 or 5 websites, plus all the MEB stuff, the text stuff, which I barely even have set up yet.
Yep.
And they just can't get their checkbook out fast enough.
Yeah, I mean, they get text coupons. I'm just muting you for a minute, Ed. When I talk, it's giving feedback. I mean, you're getting text coupons. We're listing them on your website that's a highly ranked website. So now you're creating videos that you literally can take any of these people. This is not related to just real estate. One of the reasons Paul and I are excited is that what we've created is not just for real estate agents. It's not just that niche. It happens to be pretty cool for real estate agents. But this is for any business. I mean, I could sit down. I mean, Ed made a joke in there about, hey, any reason that somebody will buy me a beer. Listen, I could sit down. Ed and I could sit down in a bar, sit down, have a couple cocktails. He could bring a little stick with 10, 20 pictures. And before we ever leave the bar, I can have him on the first page of Google for dozens and dozens of keywords. What would that do for your business? Yeah, here, I'll unmute you. Just when I was talking, Ed, it was giving me back. You even did a dentist, right?
Yeah, I went on a listing appointment the other day. Didn't realize what he did, but then we started talking about it, and I going through my listing appointment and showing him all the, like the tech stuff, and he goes, "So tell me more about that." And so I went through that, and we did the paperwork to list his house, but then we also, luckily, I have the contract that we designed for MEB, and I just had him sign it through, the little app on the iPad with DocuSign Ink.
And guys, this all works on. I just had to unmute you there, or mute you again. It's all set up already to just be done on an iPad on your smartphone. It's a little small on your smartphone, but if you want to upload and shoot videos and do it right from your smartphone, you can do that. Think of it this way, like the dentist, and I'll just give you this idea. Hey, what if you had a bunch of like before and after pictures with kids in their braces, and then you had some pictures in there of little testimonials from, Johnny and Susie Smith, and oh, thank you, Dr. Bob, my teeth are so great, and blah, 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 blah. And you took and created a bunch of videos like that and got him to rank on the first page of Google for all kinds of different keywords for dentists in your market. How much is that worth to a dentist?
Oh, he couldn't believe he was going to only have to pay $200.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, now add the video in there, and it's like, oh my God, there's a whole nother set.
Well, I'm going to charge more for the video.
Oh, absolutely. Guys, there are people. I just got to mute you just because I get feedback when you do it. There are tons and tons of people out there charging thousands of dollars a month for SEO to get you on the first page of Google, and guess what? They can get it done for whatever you want to charge them. And you'll do it 10 times better. And when you understand link wheels and you get that part done, oh my God, and those people participate with you, the power they get from your websites is disgusting. They couldn't buy that kind of SEO for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. You charge them what, $500, $1,000? And it's going to be better than anything they're going to go out there and buy just for SEO. Forget that Ed's a dentist and knows people that move into the area, or Ed's a realtor and knows people that move into the areas so that, he can refer them to them too. Yeah, and Ed just typed in, hey, I only charge $30, I get dollars coming in. You got enough cover in your marketing, right, Ed?
Well, right. I mean, I don't want any of my money to go to marketing, so I did it cheap, so I had money coming in, so I could do all this stuff. So the PayPal that I'm paying you with, that's not mine. I mean, I've got oh my gosh, I've got a special account just for that money, and I haven't checked the balance, but I want to say I don't know, I'm like at about $8,000.
Yeah. Guys, that's what we keep telling you. You shouldn't pay. It shouldn't be coming out of your pocket. So
their only choice is to, I mean, I will let some that I trust bill quarterly, but most of them I want to check for the year.
Which is even cooler.
Because I'm not billing people.
Yeah. That's why we use PayPal. I just got to mute you. I'm getting feedback. Yeah, Doug, it's either $69 a month or $690 annually. What that is you're getting 2 months free. So you're saving $138, and we're going to give you the link wheel for free. And yes, Giovanni, you can get the link wheel anytime for $99. It'll be up in that one section where Paul was telling you he was going to do that. At least there is a live event coming up in Phoenix. Call me, girl.
I'll call you girl. Girl.
All right. What other questions, guys? We'll call you girl.
I was wondering what took so long.
When is the live event? It's June 18th here, right? 18th and 20th, Paul?
Yeah,
you guys got to check that Facebook page. We actually do post stuff on there that's relevant. So, believe it or not, it's actually relevant. So there's your page one Google secrets. Are you going to serve ice water at your event? Yes, we are. Although it might not be icy enough because it'll be hot. It's June 18th through the 20th.
Oh, and the Hampton Inn has
And that's
awesome
Paul. This is
ice.
Paul and I sitting down with people. That's where, like Doug was saying, hey, I still don't have my website tricked out and stuff like that. Well, guess what? When you're there with us, we're going to get your websites tricked out. We're going to make you do it. We're going to walk you through. We want to get this stuff set up. We want people being really successful with it, guys. And if that means you guys got to travel down to come and see us for it, so be it. But, you know, and then the following week, like, yeah, I just see Guy Keith's question coming through. Hey, I'm going to Southern California the week after the live event, and I'm spending 4 days with Guy, who's a mortgage broker. Now you want to see how many realtors he's going to be working with? My God. I seen it, Jim. So just imagine what happened. Oh, get banker, get it right, mortgage people. I'm going back to Justin's comment. Oh. So imagine what we'll be able to sit there and do when I can get in front of a room of 50 or 60 realtors and show them how easy it is to take and have Guy get them on the first page of Google. Jim's asking how long will it take to set up? I don't know, half hour to an hour, Paul?
The most.
Yeah, I mean, we're working on just integration. We'll never have to do that again, but Paul's just got to set you all up. So half hour to an hour maybe.
For right now, what happens is you go through the series and eventually PayPal will direct you to the registration page where you have to enter your name, your username, create a password, and then that will send me a notification to activate. Once I see that notification, I click the little button that says activate, and you are good to go.
Yeah, it's guys. Honest to God, I mean, if you get what being on the first page of Google does for you, it's just crazy. Guys asking, what do you do to keep them there? The truth is, Guy, once you get them there and you take and build, especially when you have a link wheel like that, guess what? You're going to just stay there.
I've got videos that have stayed for years upon years upon years, and the reality is that you can they stay unless they're they stay. I mean, I just don't know how better to put it.
How many loan apps are we still getting a day, Paul?
Off my website that I haven't done anything with?
Yeah, the one that you haven't touched it in years.
Yeah, I've got a site that I haven't touched in about 2 years now, and I sent basically Mike just monitors it, and so I don't even really see a whole lot that comes through, but I know that I get at least 5 voicemails every day. That's voicemails. And my phone number is not. I mean, I try to hide my phone number.
Yeah, it's just the stuff will stay there, guys. I mean, Paul's like the guru of HUD. I'm sorry. Boy, I guess I've been out of lending for a while, huh?
It was USDA, but
USDA.
I did a lot of videos way back in the day on FHA and how to buy HUD homes and that $100 down program way back when, and I still get people calling me all the time on those. I've got one video that's got like 90,000 views now. It's sick.
Yep. Hey, Ed, it said, hang on, let me just unmute you here.
And I got to tell you, I wish I had this tool when I was writing loans.
Oh, my God. That's Got 30 for 30. When I'm a lender, I got to talk to 30 realtors, got all 30 to work to set an appointment. I got all 30 to work with me. Duh. Hey,
And
Ed.
guess what? Now you can get extra accounts for them and charge them $69.
Yep. Hey, Ed, were you directed to the page with the link wheel guy?
I just paid and it didn't pop up in a new PayPal or anything. I may have got an email from PayPal saying that the money is gone.
No. You should have been directed to a page. Has everybody been directed to a page? I tested it like 3 times. I'll check. If not, I'll get it to you. Yeah, so Dutch is already in, so I think it's working. It should have directed you to a page with the link wheel stuff on it. If you scroll down, if you want to do the link wheel, great. If not, it just says no thanks, and it takes you to the registration page. I paid, and that was it. Worked fine, John. Some did, some didn't. I don't know. If
I
not,
do all the tech stuff. Bob handles the PayPal.
yeah. Paul made all this, and all I got to do is get the damn PayPal to work right. So if not, just shoot me an email, guys. If yours didn't work right, shoot me an email. I'll get you to the right page. Paul and his group can build this whole damn thing that works so cool, and I can't get the PayPal right. See, the software is so easy that a 5-year-old could do it, but getting it paid for apparently is not so easy. You guys know how much crap I'm going to have to take about that one, by the way? Oh, God. Yeah, I did the important part. Yeah, that's what Ed said. I did the important part. I got the dollars. Oh, my God. So, all right, did I answer everybody's questions? Guys, I mean, hopefully you guys see why we were as excited as we were. The uses of this, that's where, like Jeff was saying, he's overwhelmed. I don't think that it's so much that you should be overwhelmed with how you create videos or whatever, but the uses and the things that are available to you are ridiculous, and how you can take and utilize that to build more vendors, to build the traffic on your website, and all the things that can be done with vendors. It's just incredible, and how we can use that for lead generation. Think about it if you're a realtor, what that does for you with expireds, where I could call a listing, or I could call somebody who's expired, have them go look on Google. They haven't even hired me yet, and I got them on the first page of Google for 5 keywords. Think of the power of that. All right, so Bob said he did, and it shows the link wheel offer. If you want to do the link wheel offer, just scroll down to the bottom. You can either do it, or it says no thanks, but you're on the right page anyway, so it sounds like I got one of them right. Do I want to add the video to my website as well? You absolutely do, Bonnie. And for those of you guys that have our websites, we're redoing the platform of it to make it, what's the right word, not video friendly, but more, it gives Google more access and YouTube more access to read the video, I guess is the best way of saying it. And it does some other cool things for us.
Yeah,
so,
they're just going to be out of sight. I mean, we've spent about, I was hoping to get them done in about 30 days, but we've been working on them now for about 4 months, but they're going to just be sweet.
If you thought they were cool before, what they did before, wait. So
fast.
that's what I said. Paul's got to make all that happen. I can't even get the friggin' PayPal to work right. But every video, the more videos that are on your websites, folks, the more you're going to rank faster. Just know that. More video is better. Any other question? Let's see. Eric, let's see. Are you still on, Eric? Hey, Eric, I don't know if you have a microphone or not. Sounds like it. I'm getting feedback. All right. Did I answer your questions on how mortgage people would utilize that? I'm going to unmute you, Eric. Did I roughly explain how you'd use that as a mortgage person? I'm just getting so much feedback. But guys, as a mortgage person, here's what it's easy to know. I can get any realtor that I want to work with on the first page of Google, and I can teach them the system on how to go out and list any property they want anytime they want. That's, at the end of the day, that's really what it is. But it won't let me get through. Hey, Ross, do me a favor. Just shoot me a quick email. I've got it on here, but just shoot me a quick email. Paul, it says on the registration page, it says, error says display name can only include alphanumeric characters.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
Alphanumeric characters is all. No spaces or stuff like that.
Okay, so no characters, no. Did you just use your name, Ross? Just Ross Hudson? No space? No spaces. Okay.
Get the space out of there.
Yeah, no spaces, guys. We probably should say that on there, but all right.
Well,
Hopefully
maybe we
you
can
guys
add
are
a
excited
space
about it
there,
as I am. Hopefully you guys use it like, Ed, I'd love to take credit for what Ed does, but he was doing it before. He does a lot of marketing. I think all I did was maybe help him kind of think a little bit more outside the box, even to say, listen, go out and get all the advertising you're doing and get it all paid for, and your real estate or mortgage business will kick butt, but none of the marketing should come out of your pocket. And you need to understand the power you have to help all these other people around you. I mean, if I'm a lender, I can go in, I can sit down with any realtor I want. I don't need to take any guff crap, nothing, because I can take and make you a successful realtor now, because I can have you on the first page of Google and I can have you become a listing machine. So I don't have to put up with any guff. If I'm a realtor, I don't have competition now. I'm not afraid to make a cold call, because guess what? The script is so easy, either you get it or you don't. Can you email me the link if it does not come up on Google? Which link, Don? Is it still possible? I'm not sure which link it is specifically, Don, that you're asking about. I can email you any link if it doesn't come up on Google, but I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Bum, 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 bum. Deet, 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 deet. I mean, I'm just scrolling through the questions to see if I've missed any. Guys, I can't think of anything else that we can do to make that easy and have a huge impact on any business, not even just your realtor and lending business. Because being on the front page of Google is everything to every business.
Hey, that's what made my business for years and years and years.
The link to page1googlesecrets.com. Are you saying page1googlesecrets.com isn't working, Don? We're going to email that to you, Jonathan, the book. Hang on. So, Don's saying page 1 Google Secrets doesn't come up. Well, we're getting a bunch of orders, so it's got to be something. There it is. It's up, Don, so it's just right down here is where you'd subscribe. So, for the guys, the book will email. Paul did you finish it, Paul, or not?
I just actually, before we started the webinar, I was putting in another little added bonus super secret thing that I thought of that needed to be in there. So we're going to
automate how you can get real YouTube views using Firefox. So he's just finishing that. So if it's not out by tonight, guys, it will be tomorrow, because we really want you to know how to do that. It's something you can do right inside of Firefox to get views on your videos, and it's all automated.
And I'm going to actually put a link to it with a nice, pretty little picture of the cover under the Site News tab. Up there where it says Tutorial and Site News, it's going to be up there.
So
are you still?
I've got the PowerPoint back up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was looking at my screen thinking my screen was live. It's like,
oh, I took the screen back a while ago. Are you guys using press releases at all? We do, John, but in the link wheels that we build. So again, same thing. I mean, we got some other things we're doing, but at the live event, we're gonna literally walk through how we build these link wheels and how we do it. But press releases are part of link wheels. Yes, we have people working for us now that write articles, press releases. That's what we said. We do SEO and stuff for companies. We know how much we're charging for it, and hey, we're thrilled. But at the end of the day, yeah, we want our people to dominate. So like somebody said, well, what if I'm still not an MEB subscriber? Well, you're going to screw up because anybody that works with us is going to dominate their world. It's that simple. Yeah, Ed's going, my mind's racing. Craigslist, Google ad, Facebook ads, all of it. Guys, every time you create a video, you upload it to Facebook and backlink it back to your website. You do it to Google Plus and backlink it. Part of what a link wheel is, one of the things that we can do, we can build a system for you that will automate every time you do a video, it'll send it out to about 70 social media sites. We're not quite ready to tell you about it, but we'll build that for like $100. And then every time you do it, you click a button and it'll send it out to 70 social media sites. Doug still? Because you can post any of these videos up there. Went to PayPal and the annual payment didn't show up on PayPal. I see that it just came through for you, Doug. Hang on, where'd we go? Come on, I tested this stuff. Good Lord. Oh, okay, so it did go through, so it's there.
Yeah, usually it's the techie stuff on my side that doesn't work.
It usually is. The payment, here's the site, guys. It's just you either do the drop-down menu where you can do with the member accounts, or here's the monthly. And you hit subscribe, and it does work. I got your money, like Ed said. I got your money. I'm not sure what else is going on, but I may have screwed up where it goes, but we did. But so you're good that way. All right, so Russ, I'll just have Paul call you when we're done. Any other questions? Yeah, the one thing that we're getting a lot of minds racing, guys. The uses of this are just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous the different ways that it could be used and where you can use video and how you can get it out there in the world. When we do that text to video, like, oh, let's say, Elise, you want to write an article about whatever, USDA, whatever it would be in your market. You go to Fiverr and you hire somebody for $5. They'll write an article for you. You upload it, and it'll turn it into a video that people can go and do, and it'll be all those backlinks. $5, somebody will write the article that you can turn into a video, make 50 videos of the thing, and rank for 50 different variations of those keywords. Imagine the possibilities. You guys will be able to dominate Google for whatever the hell you want. Dominate it.
And, another thing that people can do too is for the beginning and ending, those little branding things that we have here. If you don't want to take a couple minutes to do those in a PowerPoint or a Pixlr, you can hire somebody at Fiverr to do it. Just show them the one that I've already done, and you can, somebody over at Fiverr can do it in minutes, just 5 minutes.
Let's see. After payment, when do we get the getting started email? There's really no getting started email, Stephanie. It's you just, when you go to that registration page, Paul will set up your account, then he'll send you the username, or they pick their username and passwords, right, Paul?
Yeah, they'll pick their username and password. I just have to make sure that everything syncs with what Bob gets here, because right now the payment gateway is not integrated with PayPal. We have to do it manually. In the future, it'll be all out of magic. But right now, what will happen is once the webinar is over, Bob and I will compare our little schedules or our rosters that we have, and then we'll just click the activate button. And then once that's done, I will personally send everybody an email saying, welcome to the club.
So I'm going to put it up there, Don. I'm just posting it up here, so it should show up as a message in there. Probably within an hour or two, although we got so many people signed up, maybe an hour and a half. Ed, how long will it take you to get his login info? Probably an hour and a half. No, I'm just answering questions now, Eric.
Okay, I can actually do it right now for some.
For some, yeah, wherever you got registered. Don Siller, I did post that up in here, so you should see it in your chat box where you should be able to just click on it.
McHarren, does that sound familiar?
It worked immediately for me. So, all right, so it is working immediately that way. So, that's right. The way that you guys set it up, that you do that. Can you keep the slide statics and not have them scrambled? Yeah, at least you would only make a video. To do that, you would only make a video at a time then. So that's all it would be. Does the branding pick at the beginning of the videos have to be certain dimensions? When you create it as a JPEG, Stephanie, it will automatically make it that size. But as soon as we have the graphics in there, then that'll be so easy it's disgusting, to be honest with you. Because all you'll have to do is upload your picture and put your I'm getting old. Phone number and
I have just figured out a way to set it up so that once you get the PayPal done, it will set you up within about a minute and a half. So now everybody that's already paid should be active.
Okay. Yeah, at least one. Just make one video instead of 50 versions. You don't have to make 50 different versions. You can make one video if you want, and not make different versions of it.
I would always say make at least 5.
Yep. Justin, you're good to go, dude. If you don't have any questions, man, thanks for being here. Have fun. Yeah, I know you were 3 hours later. It's what, 6 o'clock on the East Coast? Pretty exciting though, huh, Justin? I told you guys we were totally stoked about this stuff. And at the live event, we're going to take and just go through some of this stuff and how, break down how we use it and stuff. That's all I can say. Is this for all 5 partners for $10? No, it's not $10 each. I just seen that one. Whoever asked, if you are doing the $10, it's just $10 a month for the 5 accounts. It's not 5 times 10. It's not $50 a month. So it's just $10 a month extra. So instead of $69, it's $79, not 5 times 10. Yeah, I thought we were explaining a loan program. Then you want them in a certain order. I have a ton of PowerPoints you could convert to video. Exactly, Elise. So what you could do is create them as one video then and just do it that way. Or you could break them down and make them small videos and just make a bunch of them. If they're Q&A, things like that, the way that I would do them, I would do it as like a Q&A, like, oh, what does the term escrow mean? And how much will I need for down payment? And then make each one of those a screen, a separate picture, and then it doesn't matter if they got rotated around too. It's not if, Justin, it's if you'll do it. Because you already hear there's people paying big money to work with our folks. People will pay you money to do these things for them. I promise. You're hearing other people. It's not just me telling you to do it. Plus, again, think of it this way now. I can get any business on the first page of Google. What in the world? Who would not want to work with me? Right? Who would not want to work with me when I can get any business anytime on the first page of Google? Who does not want to work with me?
Excuse me.
So the only block would be in your own mind about what value you bring to people. But that's why I think this is why we're so excited about it too. It's like when you think about it, good Lord, if I can get any business on the first page of Google, how much value do I have to them? Gordon, can the partner accounts be added after we purchase the yearly? Yep. And are they available at a yearly discounted rate? Yep. So if you look at the screen, the PowerPoint's off so you just get 2 months free there. It's not a huge savings, but you get 2 months free on it. In Canada, it's not as big. In Canada, it's not as big of a deal, Gord, but here it is because it allows us for like RESPA compliance. Hey, I had to charge extra. I got to charge you for it because I got to pay extra for it. So it keeps everybody RESPA compliant in the States. Let's see. Did I miss any? Yeah, there's so many different ways that we can use these things, guys. It's ridiculous. All right. Any other questions? We really encourage you to do this one, not because, we like the money. Don't get us wrong. But think of the power that this gives you in a business. Good Lord. All right. Any questions, guys? Hopefully you guys see why we're excited. Just tell me, hey, it wasn't overhyped. It is what the real deal is. Jim, I'll email it to you. When I'm done, I'll send it over to you. All right, guys. Anything else? At least give me a holler. I sent you my phone number. Give me a call. Bum ba dum bum bum. Yeah, Jim. I actually have a meeting with the W.J. Bradley guy here next week. So, any questions? With a link to set up. Bonnie, you should be set up now, right, Paul? Bonnie Lelik?
What would she say her username is?
Oh, that I don't know. You should.
I can see usernames and display names. I can't see email addresses right now.
Oh, I keep trying to move the mouse. It's on my.
I don't see anything that looks like a Bonnie.
Okay, I'll send that to him. Just set up a username or password. You should have been directed right to the registration page, Stephanie. That link doesn't work for me. Email it to me. I'll just send you the PayPal link, Don. You want monthly or annual, dude? I'll just send you that because I'm not sure why you're not able to get it. I'm able to pull it up.
Let me interject one thing real quick. If you're trying to use Internet Explorer 9, there may be an issue.
That's right.
That issue will go away at about 30 minutes after we do the after you finish this webinar.
You know, and everybody who signed up, I'll send you the registration page when we're done. It'll take me a few minutes, and then you should go in there. Okay, Don, I'll just email that to you when we're done, okay? I'm not sure why that is not doing it, but because it's going through. We got a ton of people signed up, so I know it's up and working. I do know that. Can we convert to an annual time? Yeah, you can add any of that stuff whenever you want, Colleen. She said, can we convert to an annual at any time? Can we have the 5 vendor accounts later? Yep.
Yeah, and honest, here's the thing, too, is I just had one of my coders back there with me, and he just made a change so that once you do actually hit go through the PayPal payment gate and register, then you will be instantly activated. So there's no delay. You don't have to wait for me. I will not be sending out a welcome email. You're good to go.
Yes, Colleen. Anything else? Don, I'll send you that when we're done. Let's see. Lisa can give me a call. If you got questions, guys, shoot me an email. Ed, can you get into yours now or not? Hang on. Let me unmute you here. Not yet? Did you get to? Did you make it to the registration page yet?
I have not gotten an email that I'm aware of. I haven't gotten an email.
Yeah, it did come by email. You should have been directed to it.
No.
There's no email.
Okay.
Well, I closed out that PayPal window, so I don't know if that was the issue.
That is. Just shoot me an email with whatever username and password, and we'll set it up.
Great. Thanks.
Okay. Let's see. Can you put the beginning script back up on the screen? The one for the lenders, is that the one you're talking about, Stephanie? If pictures are to be JPEG, will they convert automatically if not JPEG? If they're JPEG, PNG, and what else, Paul?
Well, basically, the way that it's built is it will convert everything to JPEG. JPEG is preferred for one reason is it'll upload a lot faster. And when it actually spins and builds the videos, it will spin and build much faster too. But you can upload GIFs or PDF. I don't think PDFs, but you can upload GIFs as well as PNG files. But I prefer JPEGs. Yeah,
just do the JPEG and make your life simple. It'll automatically redo the sizing for you and all that, so you don't have to think about it. Let's see. Can we still get a video? Can we get a video right away? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter if your website's up or not, Colleen. It has nothing to do with it. You're just going to log into the hightechvideopro.com and create your video, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and if anybody has questions on use or has ideas that would make really cool add-ons for this thing, just shoot me off an email, because as we can see, we can make things happen. This was, boy, we spent almost a year on this thing, and I can't tell you how excited I was when we actually had it working a couple weeks ago. And I was showing Bob, and I called him, and it's just like, Bob, you got to see this thing. It is so freaking cool. And I mean, And then I showed my wife, and she's going, man, I think I can even use this thing. So easy a 5-year-old could use it.
Yep. If you're having problems logging in or whatever, you close down and you didn't direct, just shoot me an email and give me your username and password that you want. We'll get it set up. But didn't get redirected to sign up. I just signed up, but didn't get redirected to sign up. Hang on.
Oh, I just saw Bonnie come through. Bonnie, you're good.
Yeah, it might take, let's see, Paul Holland. Hey, Paul, I just unmuted you. When
Yeah,
you
I'm
say
here.
you didn't get redirected to sign up, what's that mean?
I went through PayPal,
Yeah.
and then I never got directed to the site to put in a username or anything.
It should have opened up another window with the link wheel system in there. You'd scroll down. You could either do that or say no thanks, and then it would take you to the redirect page.
Yeah, none of that happened. Do I go return to Debt Track Systems?
I'm not sure exactly what it looks like when you first get it. It had to work because we got a bunch of them that it did. So I'll just send you the
No, I got it. I just got it. Never mind.
okay. Let's see. Will you be able to add video clips at some point into the video being made by the system?
That is a big fat yes, Charlie.
Okay. So that was that. Paul, do you know how to add a subscribe button to the account on the YouTube account like RE lead generation? Yes, Stephanie, you can actually do that inside of your website. That video production portion of your website. Thanks, Bonnie. We'll see you soon. Anyway, you can do that right now in your real estate website that you have from us, Stephanie. So if you don't know how to do it when you get here in a few weeks, we'll just show you how to do it. But yeah, those you can totally add PayPal links into that right now. So yep.
Now, one thing I want to add
That's the
about
power
our
of those
website,
real estate mortgage websites that we build for you guys. Folks, we think of all that stuff in advance. So,
yes, we do.
yep.
Sometimes late at night.
Yeah, if you guys only had any idea.
Speaking of late at night, when we do the thing up there in Scottsdale, I'm going to be staying up there for those 2 nights at the live event. So, anybody?
So
wants
you've
to buy
been
me
warned.
dinner-
That's all I can tell you. You guys have been warned.
Anybody wants to buy me dinner, buy me this cold, tall, frosty beer, I'd be more than welcome to help you.
What him and his group have built, I think he deserves a beer. All right. Can you easily set up your website now, or you need to wait for the live event? I'm not sure what you mean by set it up, Colleen, but you're going to be there, so Paul will be there to answer all those questions and all that other stuff. I'll cook you dinner and give you a cool place to stay. Hang on, where'd you at? What are you signed up? Oh, you are in there. Lynn, you got a microphone? Lynn? You got a microphone?
Yeah, I do.
Pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yes, it's very cool.
That's very cool. I don't see Derek on
I
here.
almost understand.
Huh?
I almost understand.
Yep. I didn't see Derek on here either.
Well, what's going to be crazy, Bob, is when internet marketers hear about this thing. They're going to be all over it.
Oh, yeah. We have a master plan here, guys. We do have a master plan. When will y'all be available on Monday, June 17th? You know, I've kind of left pretty much anything in the afternoon open, Stephanie. It just looks like people are coming in at different times. It doesn't take much to convince me to come and hang out and have a cocktail or two, you know. So I'm just kind of planning sometime in the afternoon or early night. And, you know,
It actually works like this. I'll give you the exact dialogue. Hey, Bob, you want to hang out and get a cocktail? That's how it works.
All right, so there's the scripting, Stephanie. That's all you got to know.
You can change the word cocktail to margarita.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, it'll be hot, so it's all good. So yeah, so we're just planning on, you know, Paul's going to spend the night there. So I don't know, we'll probably get there 4-ish, and you know, I don't know if we'll hang out there in the lobby, but you know, they don't have a bar in the Hampton Inn, but we got plenty around us, and we'll just kind of go from there. So you know, a lot of the fun for us is just hanging out and doing that kind of stuff. And that there's probably more value in that than I'd say that, but Paul teaches the classes. He's a lot smarter than I am. So, but yeah, we're gonna hang out on Monday night. We're planning on that. It's into our schedule. Let's see. Any other questions? Mine is live, but not edited in any way. Yep, that's the truth. Okay, well, I will take any cocktails. What would that be? Monday night, would that be June 17th, maybe? I think that's what it would be. I can be convinced to do most anything. Hey, Mario, nice to see you there. Do you got a microphone? Nope. Taking expired listings and FSBO listings is going to be like shooting ducks in a barrel. In a barrel.
Well, I'm not much of a duck fan.
The truth is, guys, if we weren't so busy, I would love to go back out and do some of that on our own, to be quite honest with you, and just go out and start, listing and doing that stuff. It just we're past that where I'm able to do that now. But I would love to be able to take and go out and do that. It's a fish in a barrel. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. What did I say, Elise? I'm only a handful of years from 60, so it's starting to not come out the way it should be.
We don't want to hear about it.
Oh, ducks in a barrel. Oh, duh.
Yeah. Like I say, we don't like ducks. We are beaver fans around here.
Hey, what I told you, I'm getting old now, I guess. It's all not there. Here, but you know what? I can still think of this kind of stuff, so I guess that's all that counts. I do, John, just call me when we're done, John. I'm just shooting you my phone number.
Why don't you email it to him?
Huh?
I'm
This
just
is
being
while I'm
smart.
on here, because I got literally, I think I got 182 messages, so I got a deal, so I don't want to miss them. So it's just easier that way. And the other ones, is there a delay currently between payment and response? It sounds like there might be, David. I see your payment came through, and it seems like it takes a couple minutes.
Yeah, just don't close out the window.
Just don't close out the window. But it is setting everybody up, because Paul's sitting there watching it right now. And I see it just came through at
boom, boom, boom.
4 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
you're good there. Paul, I sent you Ed's email, username and email.
Ed?
Finland. Ed. Already done. Trying to monitor and do this. Thank you, sir.
Let me check. Ed.
All right, guys. Any other questions? Any other stuff that I can answer? I'm not sure that we're going to be able to top this one, guys. I'll be honest with you. From a marketing perspective and from what Paul's been able to build, I don't know how we top this one.
We won't. I don't think we can top it, but we can make it way cool. I mean,
yeah,
especially as we grow this thing over the next year or so. I mean, adding the motion graphics as a beginning and an end. I mean, what we're talking about here is basically those fancy graphics like you might even see on a cool TV commercial or whatever that you're going to be able to have at the beginning and end of these things. I mean, I don't know. Wild potatoes.
We have a whole list of enhancements that we're working on.
Well, one of them is integration with Trulia.
Right, and Zillow to just pull the information. And so there's a whole list of things that we got as upgrades, and that's why, hey, as long as somebody's an MEB member, all those upgrades will always be at no extra charge for you. But for all the other businesses and the other things that we're doing, every one of those things are going to be add-ons. Because trust me, it's worth it, and they spend thousands of dollars on SEO, so we're not guilty about it. Can it give me some sample sites and affiliate program down the road? Possibly, Gord, yes. Can you give me some sample sites to look at for beginning and ending slides? I don't know that we've got any sample sites. We got the videos that we did for Wayne. I just threw something together on PowerPoint for my wife.
Well, what I can do is I've got JPEGs of what I did with Wayne, and I'd be more than happy to send those out to folks.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or actually, you know what? I'll just put it up in the news area.
Oh, that would be even better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, John Gallagher said this is a huge market for car dealers. There absolutely is, John. Imagine these guys having thousands of videos up for whatever, Chevrolets for sale or Ford whatever by brand, and the car dealership would dominate that. That's what I said, guys. There's a market for every business out there for what we just built here. That's why we're so excited about it. I mean, you do have to work hard to make me overhype, or not overhype, but get where I'll hype like that. But I don't think it's hype because it's all true. But there isn't any business that this can't benefit. I mean, come on, imagine like a restaurant, because we do a lot of stuff in those. Imagine you take a picture of 15 different entrees and you create videos for whatever, let's say Italian restaurants in Phoenix, and you start flooding those things. Just think of what that would do for that business, for goodness sakes. So there isn't a business out there that this doesn't make sense for, because every business wants to be on the first page of Google. Is there a best size for those beginning ending slides?
No, I mean, the reality is build it to YouTube specs. I mean, I think it's what, 1280 by 720. That's what I just go in everything with. 640 by 480. There's no standard, but the larger you have it to start with, if it shrinks it down, it will look better, sharper, more crisp. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I will put some standards up there in the news section so that people do have a good idea. That's an excellent thought.
Are you writing that down?
No, I was hoping that you would write it down and send it to me in an email.
I'm managing 2 computers at a time. No, I couldn't get the PayPal right. You want me to do anything? Are you kidding? You give me one damn job to do it, I can't do it right. Here, Doug just asked a great question. Could you integrate the mobile coupon into the videos? You definitely could do the text to do it that way, absolutely. But so you can show them where the mobile coupons are and stuff like that too. Yep. Wow, really, John? $900 to fly from Toronto to Phoenix. Yeah, you better go sell something tomorrow. Got to be cheaper than that, man.
But that's Canadian dollars.
Yeah, it doesn't convert that far. Let's see. Got to go. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Find a PowerPoint slide. Yeah, charge beginning and ending slide. Yep, that's it. It's 1,000 US dollars, so it's actually worse. Let's see your website with this.
I have no smart aleck response.
Partners on your website with this powerful resource. Yeah, that's what we say. Thank you, Mark. So, any other questions, guys? We still got a lot of people on the call, so I mean, I'll answer whatever we got. Once the videos are created, they go to a zip file. Then we upload the vids ourselves to our YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it, Ross.
Yeah, and I'll have instruction in there on optimizing best practices too.
We're going to shoot some videos on some of that stuff. That book that we're going to send you, the ebook that we're going to send you, is going to talk about how you optimize. So that's going to give you some of that. But as we go forward, we're going to do some videos, and that's where we'll put them in that one area. I don't know if I have do I have that up still or not? I do. I'm not logged in.
For instance, one of the things that you'll be doing is you'll just want to rename the video, because when they come in the zip file, they're going to have Jarbly Jupe is the video name, like video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just want to rename it to whatever it is that that you want to target.
And let me give you a hint, guys. Whatever you're trying to rank for, so whatever it was, 3-bedroom homes in 85051, or whatever that one was, name the video that. We'll post that stuff up in this area of the Video Pro software, guys.
Yeah.
So that's why we built that in there, is to be able to kind of put that kind of information and stuff like that in there. We may need a bigger space than what we thought. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, anybody who's coming in Monday night, we're going to be hanging around there Monday night. We'll probably start at the hotel. We may go somewhere else and eat something or whatever, but
yeah, there's a lot of stuff around there, and the hotel is they're very good about shuffling us around.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. They did do that too. They took us in the bus and stuff, which was pretty cool, so everybody could go together, and we had some cars and stuff. So
yeah,
that part was cool too. Yeah, you're right.
Well, and I'll just bring the truck up. We'll throw a couple bales of hay in the back of the truck, and we'll do a hayride or something. Go around town.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Everything has air conditioning too, so wear shorts. Trust me on this one.
I can't remember the last time I had pants.
Hey, Ross, while I'm thinking of it, are there any places where I can get discounts on Disney tickets? I almost had a heart attack. I'm going to be in Orlando, by the way, in July. I think the 5th through the 8th. So I'm more than happy. It's at night or whatever. I'm more than happy to have a cocktail. But let me know if there's a way where there's some place that I don't know of to find discount Disney tickets. I almost had a coronary when I seen how much it cost to bring 5 people to Disney World. So, a recession? What recession? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
They just raised their prices too.
Huh? It's ridiculous. It really is. I mean,
they just raised them.
Did they?
Yep.
Well, thank you very much. So I'm actually going to be in, here's where we're flying into South Florida, then we're going to drive to Orlando, then we're going to drive to Charleston, or just outside of Charleston, and we'll be there for about 3 days, and then we're driving to Atlanta so my son can play in that Pro Scout tournament, and then, well, let's see, then we're going down to Columbia, South Carolina, and then flying out of Charlotte. So if you're in those areas, let me know. I mean, I know who's there, so.
Well, Bob, if you're going to do that, we need to sell a hell of a lot more of these.
Probably. Here's the beautiful part, dude. All I need is a laptop.
Yeah, that's true.
The truth is, the honest to God's truth, all I really do need is my Galaxy S4. And life is good. That's the beautiful part. Other questions. For the guys that are lenders, you guys got a good understanding of how to use it as a lender? It's just your foot in the door that any realtor, is there, for all the realtors that are on the phone, let me put all the hands down. Is there a realtor on this call, just raise your hand for me, that wouldn't set an appointment with a lender if they called you and asked you that? Raise your hand if you wouldn't set an appointment with somebody. Hey, Sean Lynham, I just seen that you're hanging out there. Got a microphone? Okay, so no hands went up. So there isn't one realtor on this call, and there's still 40 people here, and not one said they wouldn't set an appointment with you. Hey, Sean, you got a microphone?
I'm here.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
This is pretty slick, ain't it?
I love it.
Almost makes you want to go and sell real estate again, doesn't it?
I wouldn't go that far. Don't push it, Bob.
Yeah, I know. It makes me want to go out and do it again. I'll be honest with you. It's like, oh, my goodness. So, is it warmed up there yet or not?
Yeah, summer hit today, 90 degrees today.
Oh, there you go. You guys go from like nothing to that.
Down there.
But no, this was great for the vendors, and you could even, talk to them before you met them and say, hey, if I was a customer and I went to Google, what would I search to find your business? Or, find businesses like yours and already have them on the first page before you go meet them.
Well, think of it this way. Take the same idea of the expired listing. If I'm going to call you and I want you to respond, I could already do it. So let's say I was going to go call on a pizza guy. I can go take a picture of 10 pizzas, create a little screenshot for a pizza guy, right, for Bob's Pizza, beginning and end, go get him on the first page of Google for 4 or 5 words and say, hey, by the way, I already did this. And check it out. You want to have coffee? Everybody's going to sit down with you because you've already delivered.
Right, that was my point.
I've already delivered, just like the expired. Are they going to go, no, I don't want to meet with you? Yeah, take those damn videos off of Google like that. Oh, my gosh. Who's going to say that? Somebody's going to, but not very often, right? So same thing if I call any kind of vendor and say, hey, I took the liberty of getting you on the first page of Google. You want me to show you how? Who's going to say no? Hey, Eduardo, could you just send me your username and password you want to use, and then I'll just send it to Paul. Do you need to make 20 to 30 different descriptions when you upload to YouTube? No. Just put your keywords in there. You're just going to copy and paste from what the text creates for you, Stephanie. But the important thing, you want to put your keywords in there. You want to have your URL to your website in there.
Yeah, and I'll have a whole video on that as well. I mean, this thing is so simple. I mean, we've seen those Geico commercials where it's so simple a caveman could do it, but I got to tell you what, this is even easier. We just don't overthink it. We just don't want to overcomplicate it. And I'll do a nice short video telling you exactly how to put those descriptions and everything in. So it'll be sweet.
Yeah, Charlie asked, do the videos need to be refreshed or redone to maintain first page rank results? It really does depend on the keywords, Charlie. If it's a really, really competitive, like Phoenix Realtors, let's say, or Phoenix Real Estate, you'll always have to do that. But the key is, now I would just take and inundate it with videos focusing on that keyword.
Yeah.
So instead of refreshing anything, I would just overload or overwhelm, if you will. Because remember, they'll all be different videos. They'll all be different things. I just have boatloads of videos going up because it only takes me minutes to create them. So that's all you would do.
New.
Was that the right answer, Paul?
Fresh. They like new. Yeah, you're right on.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, but when it's this easy to make a video, right, it's nothing to do. And like in that whole link wheel thing, I'll send you that link page. Like on the, I lost my train of thought reading emails. Shortened URL. If I use my URL or Google, yeah, don't use your shortened URL, David. He just said, is there any benefit or detriment if I use my URL or like a Bitly or a Google? Don't use
I'll tell you what,
URL.
here's something I want to tell you about Bitly. Never use Bitly if you want to rank for anything in Google. Bitly is used primarily by spammers. The Google link shortener is used primarily by spammers. If you're using any of those types of link shorteners, you have a high possibility of being, or at least that link being labeled or detected as spam, and it will be highly damaged. There are other ways to shorten links, and we will actually, maybe what we'll do is put together our own little custom link shorteners for our users too. But you don't, especially not Bitly. I mean, if you want to use a link shortener that exists out there, look for one that's very, very, very unknown.
Yeah, because that Bitly's all those shorteners are just kind of the kiss of death, so don't do that.
Especially the well-known ones. I mean, the overused ones like Bitly. That's in the Google one too.
Hey, Paul, I don't want to bust your balls or anything here, but
that's okay.
I think the reason that people are missing like the registration page is, how you listed on the page with the link wheel all the videos. Everybody's got to scroll all the way down to get to it. Should have put some in the middle of the page and some things like that to do it, because I'm just getting emails going, hey, I didn't get that, but you didn't. If you don't scroll down to the bottom of the page, it's not there, but it's working right. It's just it's so long. Thank God I didn't screw that up, because it works. I'll still send you the link though, Paige, but I just want to make sure Paul knew it wasn't me.
I did that on purpose, brother, man.
Oh God.
Style.
All right, guys. Anything else? Hey, Terry, if you would check your email, I sent you an email, I don't know, the last couple days or something. If you could check that and get back with me, I'd appreciate it. Any other questions, guys? Paul, it sounds like we should do is just do and just make it as part of a video we'd post up in there, some different ideas on keywords and how to upload to YouTube and some of those kind of things maybe.
Yeah, I'll do all that stuff. I'm not sure exactly how I'll integrate it into this. Maybe what I'll do is have links to different videos or a pop-up box or whatever. I'm not really sure right now.
Could we just make a page with just the training videos maybe on something like that?
Yeah, that might be the easiest thing.
Just do a link that way, something like that. So
yeah, man.
This is how we figure out how we screw up, guys. But based on the questions you guys ask, we know whether we got it right or not. So, but I'm just with all the questions on keywords and stuff like that. It seems to me like it'd be a logical one to have and just help everybody. I think the biggest thing with keywords is don't overcomplicate it. When I search for a keyword, it's really, if I was going to look for a house in Phoenix, let's say, or North Phoenix, what would I type in? 5-bedroom homes in, North Phoenix, or, $500,000 homes in North Phoenix, whatever it would be. I mean, that's how I think of keywords. If I was doing it, what would I type in? That's a good keyword.
I've always told people that what you want to do is just interrupt the conversation in the user's mind.
Yeah.
Just what are they thinking? And then just interrupt that conversation. Oh, they're thinking about a 3-bedroom house up in North Scottsdale. Okay, what do we know about North Scottsdale? Well, we know it's 85051. We know there's Desert Ridge up there, so we know that there's Alta Vista subdivision. So, we know they want a 3-bedroom house with a pool.
Yep.
Just all these little things. And because of the semantics and the latency and all that, you have one long tail keyword in one spot, another long tail keyword in another spot, they will overlap. So you may have targeted 10 keywords in your mind, but the reality is you're going to be able to rank for with just those 10 for maybe 20, 30, 40 keywords that you never thought about. And here's the cool thing is although a lot of those smaller ones may only have 100, 200 searches a month, if you add up the thousands or the hundreds of keywords that you'll rank for, that's a lot of search volume.
You're basically, you can overwhelm Google if you think of it that way for anything related to, like if I was going to do Desert Ridge, I could dominate because I can come up with almost anything, man. I'd go load videos about restaurants in Desert Ridge, and I don't care if I'm a realtor or lender, my beginning and ending slides are going to be that with pictures of the video. Here, restaurant recommendations by Bob Mangold with Realty One Group. Now I just completely got my real estate in there. So it tells people what the video is. If you punch in restaurants in Desert Ridge, I want to show up. That's
hey,
just
Bob,
the way to do it.
For those that you are emailing me, the username and passwords for those, I will not be able to get to those until after we're off this. Just it's a function of my cell phone is not picking up the emails.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll get on it. All right, guys, any other questions?
Nobody's signing off.
I know.
Maybe they just like hearing your voice.
The top 10 of the video.
I like hearing your voice.
Hey, just in case you guys think that it's hard, hang on, let me go. Hey, Jonathan, you got a microphone? Sounds like you do. He sent me a comment in here. Did one video real quick, and it's in the top 10 on the video tab of Google. God, what's that, 10 minutes?
Can I swear?
Yeah, probably not. So, okay. Bum, 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 bum.
So you're telling me that he made a video while we're sitting here goofing off?
It's already in the top. Yep. 3 minutes, he said. 3 minutes.
God bless him. God bless him. Now what happens if instead of making one, he makes 10 or 20?
Right. And Jonathan, how hard was that thing to use? I opened you up for a microphone. It doesn't sound like you got a microphone, though. Have it open if you got it. So easy. 5-year-old could do it, right?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll go get the high school baseball coach because he's an idiot. Maybe we'll see if he can do it.
Ouch. Oh, that's funny.
That was supposed to be a joke.
Any other questions, guys? Dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. He's so, not outspoken. He never lets his
yeah, that's the problem. I tell it like it is.
The mouth moves faster than the brain. All right, guys. Well, I don't have any. I don't have anything else I can share. I'll just answer questions. So if you got them, shoot them out. We still have a lot of people on, and I'm more than okay with it.
Okay, I have one question, Bob. What is the average cruising speed of the Sparrow?
I think it's 3.2 miles, isn't it?
No, actually, it depends on if it's the African or if it's the British version.
Oh,
so.
I don't know. I don't know the African. The British one is 3.2 though. All right. Anything else, guys? I'll answer them, but we still got a lot of people staying on, so I don't want to cut anybody off. 70 miles an hour. I'd say that's how fast Paul could throw, but that would be a lie. He can't throw that hard. Neither could I, though. I don't think.
Oh my God.
There was a day. It's just not this day.
I can run that fast.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Christopher. So, it looks like that's it, guys. So, for those of you who haven't, we've had a bunch of people sign up. Those who haven't, I hope you do, because I didn't lie. This is a game changer, guys. This is an absolute game changer. Cynthia. I can BS quickly, Jim. All right. Any other questions, guys? Because I'll let everybody go. Doesn't look like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. It doesn't look like you have any other questions. If you think of them, shoot me an email. If you have problems logging in or anything like that, do that. Those people that I told call, give me a call. And and we'll talk to you soon. If you got any problems, just shoot us an email. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for
Adios,
being here.
amigos.